Yeah, I'm about to step in the ring for the fight of my life. Hit my knees and I strap on my gloves. Boy, I've been prepping since like I was 7. And thing is, I'm already covered in blood. Walking in love, this for the ones who've been stuck in the mud. Searching for hope. Trust me, I know what it feel like to drown in my problems. But God came and threw me the rope. Can't wait to look in his eyes. All of my life, I've been battling lies. I found the truth and took off my disguise. Come from my head, I still live for the prize. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I was in the city going down, trying to blow. Everything changed when I learned to let it go. Hopping on stage, I ain't in it for the show. Only God wanna life, so I gotta let him know. Talk about real. I seen a man's whole bad hill. I seen a woman drooling out the mouth. I seen the demons in the cast it out. I seen my brother throw his whole vape in the lake. Seen smooth heal from the dark. I seen the spirit change my own heart. Can't tell it all, but this a good start. Christopher.
K to the second letter. Who got the keys to the Jeep and the Hiller? They ain't never been realer. I am not shook, I'm aligned in chiller. My face blue steel, I ain't never been stiller. Ooh, KB ain't gotta get bigger. Ooh, Southside sing killers, bring light to the dark spots. Wake up, I didn't make up this God, the divine concealer. On the bread of heavens like the red and black 11s, walking through the pearly gates. Popping through the most, I'm in the Holy Ghost. I'm looking like the Pope swerving raves. They gon' get the word today. I send a text back, never curved the fate. Jesus, curses break, slaves get freed and the words awake. Ever seen a dope dealer?
Alrighty, okay. Welcome in. Welcome in. Let's do it.
We the new Israel. God really lives here. Watch the sin here. Way more than 10. We begin here.
Okay, how y'all feeling? Welcome in. Settle on in here. Verse 3 goes too hard. Let's get it. W's in the chat. Happy Tuesday.
I put my hand on the Bible, the Lord is my witness. That KB is closer than blood. I got that HGA tatted right next to my heart, so you know it's gonna always be love. Don't need no contracts or labels. You know we got him a seat at my table. Hovey little bro, so I'm willing and able. I keep some riders at home in the stable. Whoa. I done told it all, but I still got more. Remember when the folks got killed next door? Partner told me, sell pills, not blow. Shorty told me my career won't blow. Swear I don't care about the status. Why would I clock?
Okay, let's do it.
Take all my records, my money, my Grammys. I'm
Let's
still
do
gon'
it.
than you can imagine. Jesus the king, I'm his prophet. Send me to Nineveh, I get it poppin'. They see an interview, swear I ain't with it. I say come see what I do in my city. From cooling with Kendrick to walking through Romans with people in prison. Let me stop talking.
Okay, party time. Welcome in. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome in. Let's do this. Let's transition. How y'all feeling? Z Gamer in the building. Let's get it. AB Mike is here. Energy in the house. What up, Energy? What up, Stevie Mac? What up, Luffy? What's going down? Only bands in the building. I think they're ready. Yanosh is in the house. What up, Yanosh? What up, Tyrone? What's going down? Matt is in the building. Louis G in the house. Let's get it. Who else we got? Who else? Oh, man. Look at this, YouTube. 2,700. How do I... 2,800. 2,900. How do I even... 3,000. Like... How do you even keep up with things like 31? I can't even finish a sentence. 32. I can't even finish the sentence here, man. 34. Yo, that's crazy. Let me catch up there. How y'all feeling? What's up, Sam? Good to see you back here, man. What up, Surge? 3 ants in the building. Rebuilding Journey. What's up, David? Engineer 14. What up, Shubs? Clubhouse in the building. Clubhouse pockets should be deep right now. Should be deep, I think. What up, Christian? Mr. Phil in the building. It's Plan G. Happy belated. Hope you had a good birthday. What's going down? Robert in the house. What up, Robert? Who else? Wokey in the building. What up, Wokey? Golden Dubs. Ben G in the house. What up, Captain? OGH is here. Man, this is tough. You guys try and do this. Badio Life in the building. What's goody? What up? Ben Bennett in the house. J4 Trades. What's goody? See, sometimes it goes so fast it just slows down for me. J Coop, the man, is in the house. All right. Well, welcome in, everyone. Happy Tuesday, I believe. YouTube, where'd y'all go? I think YouTube is just staring at the Clubhouse chat right now. Like, wow, that is crazy. Futures Lore in the building. What up, SimZ? J Sun C in the house. How y'all feeling? Good to see you guys. All right, let's do this. Yeah, let's go ahead and start this party here. It is Tuesday. It is the 22nd of July, and we're ready to cook here. So gold is on the run, and no positions for us just yet. But I'll tell you what, man, I'm super grateful to be here. So why don't we pray real quick, and then we'll get this party started here today, all right? Let's do it. Well, Father in heaven, Lord, we thank you for this opportunity, Lord. We thank you for wisdom, for knowledge. We thank you that heaven is right here, Lord, right here within us. So we just give you the glory, Lord. We thank you for your teachings. Lord, we pray that you would help us be undeceived in these deceiving times, Lord. We thank you for all the work that you're doing. Lord, I just ask a special blessing on your people as they come in and out of this live stream today. I pray that they would hear something that they need to hear, Lord, see something that they need to see, and it would further their life and further your kingdom, Lord. So I thank you for it. I pray that you would be with us here on this live stream, and we just thank you publicly here in Jesus' name. Amen. Amen. All right, let's do it. Let's do it. All right, give me 1 sec, actually. All right, cool. All right, well, today is Tuesday, and welcome in. What up, Eric P? How you feeling? Douche Trey in the house. It is the 22nd of July, so there's not really too much news going on here. Let me just lower the music a little bit. We got a speech. So we got Papa Pal speaking today at 8:30, which very early for Pal. He never usually speaks at 8:30, but today looks like they got him up early, and on the 22nd here, this lovely Tuesday, and he's gonna grab the microphone around 8:30 today. So we'll see what he's got to say about that. I'm not sure. I mean, it's just an orange folder, so it's not like it's gonna be a big red folder, but we should get some volatility. We should get some volume dumping into the market here come 8:30 as well. So that's like what is that, like 12 minutes, 13 minutes from now? So yeah, so we'll see what happens. You also have like another orange folder here, and then this API. I'm not too sure what the API stuff is. Release 3 days at the end. American Petroleum Institute. I never even heard of that. So pretty interesting. That's not going to be till later at 4:30. So we are pretty clean for the most part coming into this New York session here. We did take trades in Asian, London, and I think pre-New York too. Maybe, I think. I'm not sure, but yeah, let's see if we can get a fourth one in here for the New York session and end this day strong here. So let me lower the music a little bit more, and let's jump into the technicals. If you guys can, let's do a fresh top-down analysis, but please give the stream a like here for me, sub to the channel, and let's get ready to learn a little bit here. Y'all ready? Give me a like here. Give me a like. Let me know about the music too, real quick, and then I'll get started. I'm assuming the music's good. Yeah. I'm gonna lower it just a little bit more. That should be good. Okay, that should be good. All right, let's do this. So let's talk. This is gold. This is the daily time frame here, and this was yesterday's daily candle. So we had a very, very strong bullish closure here yesterday on gold, and it looks like we just juiced up the entire day. So remember yesterday we were just waiting for pullbacks. We were waiting for potential like impulse counter trend ideas and things like that, and it just never really worked, right? Gold was just continuing to push up pretty much all day long, and now we've officially kind of tapped right into that area of resistance now. So pretty interesting. I am very bullish on gold here. I would expect that if this candle makes a lower wick, in which it has, and that candle now comes back up and breaks these highs here, that we should see a move up. We have all this clean range to the left. If you look last time, we kind of pumped right up on that last leg, pumped right up. So today may be no difference. We may get a nice push up into these highs here and see another little bullish rally here on gold. So let's look at the 4 hour here. 4 hour is coming back up, baby, coming back up. So just when you would have thought the 4 hour is ready to continue driving down, here it comes right back on up. So coming all the way back up towards 34.11 here, which is or 34.10, which is going to be the 4-hour resistance. So we have obviously resistance here, right? We're trying to create this support. We haven't created a support yet, but it looks like we're trying to close bullish here, so that way we can create a support. And if that's the case, then I mean, you're looking at a very simple, like, you know, uptrend here, right, on the 4-hour chart. So we'll see if we can continue that uptrend for the rest of the day into tomorrow. So this is the 4-hour. We are moving very bullish. We did just break both the previous 4-hour candle highs. 1 hour. So 1 hour is moving up here. We were chopping around, consolidating for a little bit, and now it looks like we're just going all out here. So no top wick here, no bottom wick here, just a straight push. 30-minute time frame just cleared through the chop here, and it looks like we're pretty much filling that range. So we'll see what happens here. If you do end up pulling back, right, then there may be a shot to go long here on the closure. If not, maybe you run into that 15-minute resistance. You get a little bit of a pullback here, and then we look for positions around like 9 o'clock or 9:15, where you get some sort of like closures that look like this. We get a brand new support that forms, and then we can go ahead and, you know, continue taking our longs here. So that's the idea for the buys. What else? If we're going to take sells here today, I'm not going to take them. So if we get a closure like this, I won't be taking sells off that next candle. I'd rather see support form, right? And then potentially, you know, like closures below that support, or ideally below 34.05 here. And then we could potentially take our sells, right? Something like this. So bam, closure below. And then, yeah, the sells should be valid at that point. So we're just continuing to move up here. We kind of retraced a lot of it, not a lot of it, but I would say like a quarter of that move yesterday, and we might just continue pushing up here. So yeah, let's see how it goes down. Everything's just giving you basically no top wick, no bottom wicks, and we're just marching on up here. So hopefully we don't get a repeat of yesterday where we just move without any sort of confirmations, but if we do, it doesn't even matter anyway, right? Because we're just here to observe, and when our playbook setup shows up, that's when we execute. And if it doesn't, you know, we're not guaranteed that here today. So we are guaranteed to have movement, but we got to be patient and disciplined, and get into only the moves that make sense for us. So that's pretty much it. Pretty much it on Goldie. Gotta wait now. You know, this candle's on fire here, so just gotta hang tight, wait for closures, and, you know, we'll see where we can go. All right, what up, AJ? Good to see you, brother. Good to see you. Let's take a look at NQ. We're also gonna look at ES a little bit here today as well, and kind of do some top-down analysis there. So this is the NASDAQ, right? You're obviously moving up. I don't think there's anything to the left, right? So we're pushing in these all-time highs. Your all-time highs sitting right here. Your daily candle did close bullish today. So daily's bullish. Same thing with gold. 4-hour candle starting to creep back up. There's still more room to go on the 4-hour though, right? Because if you respect the highs here, we can easily just flip bearish, come down, and continue, you know, this push down here. So I'm still technically bearish on the 4-hour, but, you know, this move up would start to make sense. It would start to say, hey, look, that daily candle is having a lower wick now, and then if we continue pushing up, flip bullish, break the highs, then that should be, you know, where the bullish move starts to come into play. So 1 hour did close with no top wick here. We did have that wick to fill. I bet we could probably fill it and then kind of reject there. So we might get a little flip bullish here, but overall 4-hour starting to, you know, show some signs of rejection here. I think if you get somewhat of like maybe a 30-minute resistance here, then you should be good to actually catch some sells. Yeah, believe it or not, on NQ. Right, you got this whole move at least coming down into this range here, and then you got this range here, right? So basically what we've done is we've kind of made these lower highs, right, everywhere. So could this be another lower high? And all my trend line homies, you know what I mean, looking at it like, okay, maybe not, I don't know, but anyway, so we'll see what happens. I'm bullish on the daily, bearish on the 4-hour, so I'm pretty open to whatever here today on NQ, but I am most likely going to follow this 4-hour candle, and if we're starting to show signs of rejection here, then you know I might move with that 4-hour candle today. So possible sells on NQ. You got a lot of clean range coming down, but you need some sort of like, you know, resistance to be formed here. So we'll see if we can get that at some point. And yeah, that's that. I think the cleaner buys are going to be probably above 66 here. We got all that clean range moving up. I think that also breaks the highs on the daily and all that. Yeah, daily highs are sitting right there. So yeah, that would make sense. Buys above 33.65, and then sells are decently clean here below whatever this is, 23332. Yeah. So that's that. Potential sells below, buys above. Boom. And you guys want to run through ES too? It's probably very similar, but we may be looking to start to take a stab at some of these other pairs here pretty soon. We've been watching them long enough, so I think we're pretty equipped. But ES should have the very, very similar price action as NQ, right? You got support here, just like NQ. You've got this daily candle. It's made a low. If we flip it, we should, you know, break the highs, fill the wick there. So should be very similar price action. 4-hour coming up, 1-hour closing, no top wick. So yeah, the only thing here is we actually broke the highs. So the 4-hour broke the highs on ES where it did not break them on NQ. We'll see if we run a little bit of a pack runner. Possible sells if you close below here, and then buys I would say are pretty clean above 63.51. I think I like ES better just because the numbers. NQ, I'm like, yeah, it's buys above 2, 3, 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11, 10, 15, 18, 19, 33, right? And then ES is just like 63.51. I think I like that better. Same thing as gold, right? 33.51. All right. Anyway, so that is the day here. Sells are decently valid here below 63.45, and then buys are pretty clean above 63.51 here. Yeah, same thing. Daily breaking highs and all that. So we'll see. Green said if I started to trade ES that I'd be so good that they would ban me from trading ES. So that's what's got my attention over here. Obviously, we've been looking at S&P and the NASDAQ for, you know, quite some time, but haven't really pulled the trigger. I don't think I've ever really pulled the trigger on a second pair, really since the right way, since freaking GJ, man. So there's Green. What up, Green? All right, so that's my that's basically my day. Yeah, basically my afternoon or morning, and that's what I'll be looking for here today. Gold, honestly, ES and NQ both look better than gold right now. Yeah. What up, Grandy? Good morning, Damien. What's goody? What's going down? Good old GJ. All right, Clubhouse, how we feeling? Talk to me. What's the day looking like? We traded Asian. We took lovely sells during Asian sesh. Let me bring those up here real quick. So sells during Asian looked like this. Very clean, very textbook. I was actually at a car show. Johnny Gems ran the Asian session last night, but I got back home probably about like 10 minutes before this move happened. And those were the exact sells I was looking for. I had marked my charts up before I left that night. And yeah, I think we were just waiting for closures below this range here and a straight tap into 3,400. And that's exactly what we got. So incredible trade. We took this in the clubhouse last night around, I think it was like 9:30-ish, somewhere around 9:30. So that was the Asian trade. And then I had woke up for London. And as I signed on, you guys were basically like closing partials or something. So I seen the sells that were taken briefly in London. I didn't get a good look at them, but I seen you guys were taking profits. So W, and then I'm not sure what happened in pre-New York. Yeah. Did you guys do anything in pre-New York? I'm not sure if you did because I'm looking here. Where is it? 15. Let me go back to gold. So let's see here. 6, 7. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of just little candles here. Bunch of little guys. Little low volume there in pre-NY today. What up, George VDM? How we feeling, brother? How we feeling? Amazing trade. Was waiting so long for which one? The Asian one? Yeah, Asian was lovely. Clean move. Clean move. What up, Chris? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Vishal in the house. Whose birthday is it? Yanosh? Yanosh's birthday? What pair is ES? That's S&P 500. Yeah, S&P. ES. It's either ES or S&P 500, or I think it's, I don't know what it is. What else is it? I think there's one other. What up, Ayush? How are you, bro? Did Pal speak early? Yeah, he's speaking at 8:30, I guess. So he's speaking, I guess, somewhere around now. My 40th is on Friday. Hey, let's get it. Let's get it. W. Oh, MES. I think they do. Yeah, right? MES or MES? Yeah, they do. Yeah. Green, what is so I forget what ES is. Like, what is it per, what are the lots again, or how does it go? Because I know, like, let's say one contract for gold is like 10, but one contract for NQ is 20. So I think S&P is 12, right? Is it 12 per one contract? 12.5. Okay, cool. Yeah, so anytime you guys are doing your math here for S&P, just factor in 12.5 times whatever you're doing. Boom, boom, boom. Oh yeah, SPY, yeah, SPX, yeah, that's right. That's right. The pair I'm calling ES is S&P 500. It's very, very similar to the NASDAQ. Very similar. It's got pretty clean price action too. You know, I've been watching and just paying attention to NQ and ES for like the last year and a half. So, you know, I've been watching it. I haven't been trading them much, but I've been watching. Yeah, there is a micro, yeah, or a mini, yeah. It's MES. MES. NQ's dangerous, honestly. I mean, I'm all for the volatility, but damn, sheesh. I haven't really looked at US 30. I think I'll probably stick with, you know, I really... This is how you know I'm patient, right? Like, I've been searching for like 2 years now for like that second pair that I could really jive with, right? Ever since GJ. So yeah, I mean, NQ and ES have been on my radar. So I really want to get a second pair so we can trade it the way we used to trade GJ, like look at it just like we used to trade pound yen. So yeah, ES and NQ, either one will be one of the pairs. Do I ever trade forex? Yeah, I do. Yeah, I have a whole forex account over here too. I trade my personal capital with forex. Yeah, I use one of Raja's brokers. It's called Tora Markets. So far, so good. I'm just building this account. So I'm finna take a payout. Or not a payout, a withdrawal. But I just keep growing the account. I'm like, I want to get this to 100,000 ASAP. I've actually never had a legit $100,000 account. So I'm kind of on a little mission here. And then, yeah. What up, Sam, man? How we feeling? How we feeling? The reason why I took the sells in Asian is because everything was at resistance. So 4 hour daily was all at kind of like a resistance level. Let me go back to gold. So there's times where you can have the breakout where you're going to be looking for range 1, range 2. But then there's also times where the range 2 actually would make, not the range 2, the sells would make more sense than the buys, right? So let me explain that. So let's say this is a major key level right here, right? And every single time the 4 hour has got to this point, we have always rejected, right? So let's say that this is what we're looking like, which is kind of like what we looked like in Asian. So like you have this kind of going down, right? Let me just pretend this guy has a wick on it, right? So being that we're at this high level of resistance here, right? We would expect, yeah, price can move up, but because we're there, we would expect us, if we break that low, to start pushing down, right? And reject these highs here because we're bullish, but we're at the bullish target, right? So that means we were bullish all the way up until just about now, right? Because now it's like, all right, well, if we were going to take buys here, we would be taking our profit right here. Why would we be taking our profit right here? Because we believe that that's where price could reject, right? Why do we believe that that's where price could reject? Because price has rejected there, right? Multiple times. So when you're in the Asian session, right, and you're expecting the first part of that daily candle to most likely, you know, come down to make a lower wick, and then you have the 4 hour candle in these highs, then you can get a lot more aggressive on like an impulse entry or a bit of a push on the move down because of the reasons that we're looking at, right? Daily needs a bottom wick. 4 hour time frames are all in this level of resistance. We need a bit of a pullback on the 4 hour. Obviously the 30 minute and the 15, those are all going to be at resistance levels too, and probably getting breakouts like last night. So that's what makes it a little easier to get bearish a little quicker. Now look, if let me draw up a little bit of a different example, right? So let's say now we have the highs here, right? Just like we had before, but the 4 hour candle looks like this, right? So let's say scratch this candle here, okay? Don't even pay attention to that one. Let me make it there we go. All right, so let's say the previous 4 hour candle looks like this, right? And now the lower wick is being formed, right? I am not taking sells there now, right? Because there's still so much room for this 4 hour candle to travel up. Okay, are you tracking? Are you following me? So now I'm not taking those sells. I'm not getting aggressive on those sells. I'm waiting for range 2 sells now, right? And that's if we're looking at price action while price action is sitting right here. So does that make sense? Why we would get aggressive on sells up here, right? And void the range 2, but we would not do that if the candle looks something like this and we still had room to go, right? It's basically did the candle tap its target or not, right? So if price looked like this, I wouldn't be taking sells on the break of that low there, right? I would take range 2 sells, but I certainly wouldn't get aggressive or take any sort of, you know, quick sells off of that. I'd mainly be bullish, waiting for supports on the lower time frame to buy for that 4 hour candle to keep moving up. Any questions there? Any questions? Because some people will do that, right? They'll say, oh, well, you know, price closed bullish, let me take a buy, but then they'll run it right into that resistance there and just, you know, bam, it just drops down on them. So very important here when it comes to when to wait and when not to wait for range 2 and all that. But yeah, that's pretty much what I would say. $100K live account is the goal. It's only, yeah, we're almost there. We got about like another 30 something thousand and we'll be there. Buddy, song name? What song? What song? What song? What song, buddy? Clean and clear. Yeah. Was this valid? Let's take a look, brother. Let's take a look. Okay, so stops above the current candle, stopped out here, entry here. Yeah, it was pretty valid. Sales got activated on the flip. Yeah, I mean, I probably would have been break even at that point. So I probably would have went break even here, right at that wick fill, and then held my profits maybe until there. So I think you could have maybe managed just a little bit better and probably went break even on that trade as you filled this wick. That's probably what I would have done there, and then just or maybe even close partials. I don't know how much how many pips that was, but that's basically your base hit right there, right? So you have an opportunity to close partials or maybe go break even, because chances are if you start rejecting that wick there, you'll probably pop back up, and as you can see, we pop back up only to continue driving back down. So yeah, I would have took that base hit right there, and then I probably would have waited for the next best setup, which would have probably been on this candle here, and then took the sells. Yeah. Yeah, or what you could do here is like you can remain, so obviously we're coming down here, right? But price overall is pretty bullish. You can kind of wait for a closure below there, so you don't take the sell off the original red candle, which is that one. You wait for a support to form and then a closure below, and then you take the sells, right, to come down. So you know that you could have waited for too, but at the end of the day, I don't see anything wrong with what you did. I just think maybe a little bit of management could have like made a difference here. Yeah, other than that, good sell. I like it. You coming down, you create a high, enter on the flip, and then bam. Yeah, this candle kind of, had no bottom wick either, right? This guy right here, very little bottom wick, so that could be reason for the rejection back up too. So just pay attention to those candles and how they close and the wicks that they leave. Bye Goldie. We got a repeat of tomorrow, or tomorrow. We got a repeat of tomorrow. How do you get that? YOLO don't play with the Quakers? Damn. Yeah, I don't even know. I don't even get to see the Quakers anymore, which kind of makes me upset. This is the same concept as you discussed in higher time frame, lower time frame webinar. Yes, brother. Trust me, I'm not doing anything new. All right, all of this stuff is basically everything we've been doing and teaching, and some of them just come in a little bit more complex ways or like experience type of ideas. Others, are they get laid out a little bit more simple. Buddy, what's my average percentage per month? I don't even really know, because I've been doing the prop firm stuff now, and I don't really trade my own live account. I just started trading it. I put like 30 grand in it maybe 2 months ago. So I've just been trading that. I've been doing pretty well. I basically doubled the account now. But in terms of like all of my trading this year, I mean, this so I would say the first 2 months I can't really count, right? Because these were all combine, especially in January was all combine. So this was all me just getting some accounts funded, right? I got 5 accounts funded there, and then basically from I think the second week of February on was all live accounts. So we've done pretty well. I mean, we've made significant gains pretty much every single month. I had my first red week last month, and then a following red week this month. So that was pretty much it. Other than that, I have no red weeks on the year. May was incredible. June is where I came into my first red week, and it wasn't even that bad. It was only $630 negative. And then same deal here in in week 2 of this thing. Yeah, 620. So yeah, I took 2 big losses here this month, but pretty much recovered them and right back at it. So yeah, so we do pretty good. We average probably 70-80% win rate overall. So I'm sorry, yeah, like 70%, 65-70%. What is my win rate? Yeah, 69%. Yeah, so about 70%, 85% daily win rate, which I love. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Been trading multiple sessions here all year long. So this is like London sesh here, this little white box. This one here is like New York sesh, which is my main session, and then this over here is London sesh. So we've been trading every session here in the clubhouse and whatnot, and I've been having a good time trading this year. I've already had about 5 years of experience backing me, and then this year, which is like my 6th year, is like, man, I've been trading every session, right? So not only did I come in the year with a lot of experience, coming off of like 3 really good back-to-back years in a row, but now I've been trading every single session, and I've like basically tripled the amount of experience I've had not overnight, but over the course of like the last 7 months. So it's been dope. Price can't really move too much without me knowing about it at this point, right? If I'm in Asia, London, and New York, it very rarely does things that I don't know about. We might be ditching gold today. We might be. Yeah, we might be looking a little bit more into some of these other pairs today. ES, maybe NQ. Unless you guys just want to watch gold go. I mean, that's fine too. And look, I mean, that's the beauty about having a second pair, is that when one pair is going crazy like this, you know, you got other opportunities. Am I sure I'm awake? Honestly, I'm not. I'm really not even 100% sure if I'm awake, if I'm dreaming, if I'm sleeping. I mean, I think life itself is a big old dream, but who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I don't even know if this is real. What up, Isam? Took this after Asian. Closed full at the wick fill. 5-minute close with no top wick. All right, got out with 16 pips. 15-minute onion, went lower risk. Watching 30-minute. Okay, perfect. Another small reason to lower risk. Once we got full tree, chopped around. Don't think it was the best trade, but it was clean. Okay, cool. Let's take a look. If this was the buy off 3,400, yeah, then that makes sense to me. Yeah, so, I mean, 3,400 is basically a magnet right now, right, for price. So that's why once we got that closure below, we went straight to 3,400, which was our main target there last night in Asian. And then, yeah, no surprise that we would kind of push off of that. So again, a little counter trend, riskier idea, as you know, right? You're telling me that too. But yeah, I mean, I like the idea. You would most likely, and this is, so if you can catch like the impulse trade here, right? Meaning you see where your stop loss is, like there may have been an opportunity to enter there, or even on the break of that previous candle high. So anytime you are trying to take a counter trend trade, if you can find the impulse trade, or the impulse entry, I should say, that's always going to be the best one. But you got to make sure it's there, right? Because it could easily kind of flip up, flip down, and keep going. So it takes some experience and some chart time to get a read on that. But get yourself a read on that, because sometimes this entry here is a little too late, right? You kind of rather be in from here. That way, you know, any movement after this candle is almost like, hey, I could snag partials at this point. So yeah, but anyway, good trade, right? Fake out back in the range. You know you had the big move down. You can catch a bit of a retracement going up. I think an earlier entry could be the best way to go about it, but, you know, this looks still pretty strong and looks like it should move up to 06. Boom. Top One futures, they're good. You know, we've been working with Top One. I don't think a lot of you guys know this, but we've been working with Top One for almost 3 years now, right? So we started off working with them in forex, and the guys over there who run the company, like Clay and Matt and like Bryson and them, Todd, they're all such good individuals. So when I was looking for a prop firm like almost 3 years ago that we could partner with, you know, I hung out with those guys at an ASFX meetup one day and just got to, you know, liking them, and yeah, good conversation, good people, good morale, and Yeah, so we started working with them with forex, and then they had put like this 5-minute rule into play, so we stopped using them and just kind of started using whoever. But then they came out with the future stuff, and there's no 5-minute rule, and they actually got rid of the 5-minute rule on the forex stuff too. So yeah, these guys, we were using Top Step for a little bit, but these guys are using the same exact platform, and they're friends of mine, so I'd rather support them over strangers. So their platform is very similar to Top Step. Their rules are a little bit different, but I think Top Step and Top One are probably the best ones out there. Apex is good too, because obviously you can get all those accounts, but yeah, I like the Project X platform. Back in the gym. Okay, A is A. Let's go. 15-minute celery on gold. $15-minute celery. Wow, look at this. This is crazy. Yeah, so we'll see what happens with the 30-minute. Let's go back to this pair here. So yeah, we did actually close above. So I like the buys above 51 here, and I like the sells now. If we do, actually this is better. If we close below 45, this will make it for a better move down. Yeah, let's see what happens, because you did break the 4-hour highs and all that now, so daily's coming up. But I think this is like no man's land, right? From the flip to the break of the highs is like no man's land. So we could just flip up, flip back, flip up, flip down. So let's wait for a closure above and a break of that daily high at 51. You got all this clean range coming up at that point, so I'd much rather sit tight in there for that. Let's see. America. Oh yeah, TK was there when we met. Yeah, that's right. We met Clay together and Matt. Matt was such a G too. He was like on his way out, trying to catch a plane back to Texas. What up, Pablo? Do I think trading will keep existing? It's weird making money like this. Will the system keep? Yeah. Trust me, people have been doing this for many, many decades, my friend. Just because it's new to you doesn't mean like, oh, let's hurry up and get this done, before someone else finds out about this. Yeah, I know what you mean, though. I know what you mean. It's like, is this legal? Like, did I just get a $12,000 payout? Did I just take $12,000 and just pull it out of thin air? Yeah, man. Welcome to the land of entrepreneurship, business ownership, the land of the living, where the peasants don't really, hang out up here. You know what I mean? So this is where it gets done. Let me ask you guys a question. When have you ever found a wealthy person that had a job? I want you to really think. Think hard enough to where maybe your brain actually hurts for a second. Have you ever seen a wealthy person with a job? Anyone? So this is how the wealthy make their money, through business ownership and through investments, right? So welcome to the land of the living, my friend. It's much, much better on this side, and I would encourage you to remain over here and be disciplined over here and take advantage of the game over here. It's a beautiful thing. Shh! Don't tell anyone. Don't tell anyone. Do I stream every Asian session in the clubhouse? Yes, we do. Yep. Asian, London, pre-New York, and New York. We don't miss. We don't miss. Although I do have some travel days coming up. We're gonna miss out on YouTube a little bit, but the clubhouse will continue rolling as usual. Non-existent. I haven't seen it. I know wealthy people who had jobs at one point, but they didn't keep the jobs, right? And, they left those jobs and began to start businesses or investments and things of that nature, and then they became wealthy. And wealth, by the way, wealth, what is wealth? Wealth is time, right? Let's draw a little clock. Tick, 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 tick. Right? Time. Sorry, guys. That's it's horrible. Time and money. That's wealth. Right? Because you can. I know a lot of people, right, who have a lot of money, but no time. In their life, I would never trade with them. I would never, ever trade lives with them, right? They make a whole bunch of money, but they never see their wife. They never see their kids. They can never go have fun. They can never do anything that they actually want to do with the money. So what does that mean? That means that they are a slave to their wealth. They are a slave to the money, to the dollar, right? So a lot of people have money, but very few of those people have actual time, right? Because they're always working, they're always grinding, whether it be physically or mentally, right? You could be hanging out with your wife at dinner and not be with your wife at dinner. I mean, you could literally be zapped into your cell phone. I was listening to a podcast with Grant Cardone and his wife. His daughter Sabrina. I think her name was Sabrina, and he was like, what's the one thing like that you don't really like much about me, like that I do? Like, is there anything that, and she was like, yeah, when you look at your phone, I hate when you look at your phone all the time. Right? So you could be with, you could be with people, but not be with them. Right? So again, money without time is almost useless. Right? And then you got, and I'm sure all of you guys know people like this. I know a bunch of homies like this, where they got all the time in the world, but no money. Anyone got friends like that, or is it just me? Anyone? They're over here playing video games in their mom's basement. I'm like, dude, you're 35 years old and you got a family. What the heck is going on, right? So they got all the time in the world, but no money, right? So wealth to me is a little bit of a mixture, right, of having both time, money, and character. If you have time, money, and character, you could do a lot of great things with your wealth and your lifestyle. So, always keep that in mind. Don't always chase the money. There's been many times I've declined the money because I didn't want to spend the time, right, to go get it, right? So be very careful with, when you become successful, don't get too caught up in the money, right? And then also, guys, go out and be successful. Don't get too caught up wasting your time, man. Go out and make some damn money so you can actually make some moves in your life. Aren't you tired of playing Grand Theft Auto? Don't you want to play real life Grand Theft Auto? Right? Don't you want to actually play real life? Take your supercar out during the sunrise at 5 o'clock in the morning just because you have time and money? Huh? It's very nice to be able to do whatever you want, when you want, where you want, with who you want, for as long as you want, because you simply can. Because you got time and money, right? So that was always my goal, to do what I want, when I want, where I want, with who I want, for as long as I want, because I had time and I had money to do it, right? 6 Saturdays and a Sunday. That's what I used to call it. I say, I want 6 Saturdays and a Sunday for the rest of my life. Can't be king of the world if you're a slave to the grind. That's right. That's right. Goldie non-stop here. Oh, man, non-stop. Selling 409. Best of luck, brother. Best of luck. If you're selling gold today, I'm just praying for y'all and love you guys. Love you guys. Wishing y'all the best. I played real GTA and got arrested. Dang, only bans. You gotta get smoother than that, though. That's because you ain't got the R1, R2, L1, L2, left, down, right, up cheat codes. You know what I mean? I'm a slave to the charts. I'm a slave to the charts. I give the charts 2 hours now, 2 hours later. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, 2 hours here, 2 hours there, 2 hours over there. That's it. Where's Brother Josh? Brother Josh? Brother Josh. Let's see if Brother Joshy Gems is in the house today. Joshy Gems? There he is. Joshy Gems.
How you doing?
Welcome to the platform.
What up?
How
Bro,
you
thank you.
doing?
Hello, platform.
This is Joshy Gems here. We can hear you loud and clear.
What's up, everyone?
Dun, 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 dun,
Name is Josh.
dun, 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 dun.
Hey, yo, what's good, everyone? We got
My
another day.
guy.
Be patient and disciplined to the plan. I'm excited to run it up today. Let's go.
You're excited to watch gold run up today? Let's go. All right, it's going.
I am. Holy juice box, right? Damn. I was gonna come on like 30 minutes ago, and then I was like, holy juice box, and I went for a walk. Like, yo, this thing's juicy.
Good idea.
All right. Yeah, what's good, everyone?
Gems.
How y'all feeling? Let's get Nick.
Excellent. Amazing.
Let's go, bro.
Incredible.
You're just hell yeah, bro. How was London session?
London, when I got on London, they were in profits on a trade. So I think some people hit break even, some people close profits. I'm not exactly sure.
Yeah, nice.
But I was like, they're in profits, I'm in profits. I guess it's time to go back to sleep.
Yeah, right. That's your cue, bro.
Yeah, I didn't take any profits in London. I took them in Asian though. Close half my position on that trade. Joshy Gems holding that Asian trade, man, like a dog.
Yeah, man. Hey, we do it every day, bro.
Like a
Just
dog.
Applying the pressure on the playbook, man.
That was savage.
It's not me, it's the playbook. Shout out the playbook. Let's get it. TT playbook's the way to go, chat.
How many of you guys actually watched the Playbook 2.0 video yesterday?
Yeah, word. Who did? Yeah, Alf Stacks. I seen that 15-minute breakout during pre-NY, but that was 15 minutes before NY Open. I'll typically just wait for NY Open if we're like that close to it. So yeah, I wasn't on the stream either. So yeah, there was no trade for me during pre-NY.
All hail the Playbook.
Who watched the Playbook 2.0 yesterday? For real, chat. Let me know.
Anyone? I think I seen some comments on it yesterday, actually.
W.
Oh, 3 hours ago. $1 million piece. Give it a like. You know what? I might have to take this down, though. This is legit $1 million video right here.
I hate to say it, bro, but
dude, honestly, this might be just too much for free. This is the sauce. Like, this is all of it right here.
That's what I was gonna say to you. Not for real. Like, everything we need is in that Playbook 2.0 video.
Yeah, man.
Like, cause you really don't want too much information. Like, if you just apply that, like, you're chilling.
Hey, I've been loving these audiobooks.
You would have noticed your own.
I listen to them all the time now.
You would have heard the voice in your head.
Yeah, these are solid.
This doesn't feel right.
What I like about these are it's like AI voice. Like, so it's not like the person who wrote this book has a background that you don't like or something, right? Like, because I feel like too many people judge. Well, me personally, I like the shopping cart method, so I don't need to like everything about you or even, admire everything about you. As long as you can give me the right things that I need in the area that I need it, I'll take it. But that also stops a lot of people from listening. So someone I really love listening to is this guy, and I've hired him as a coach and all that, is a guy named Wes Watson. But not a lot of people like this dude, right? Because he's old school prison cat. He's rough. He curses a lot, and he gives you the message I personally like the way he delivers it, but he gives you a hard message, But there are certain people who are not going to listen to that message, right? Because of who he is and how he talks and how he looks and whatnot. So I personally like listening to these because there's no background, right? There's no history on the author or, whatever the case is. So you could just kind of listen to these for what they are and what they're saying.
Yeah, man. He's fire, Wes Watson.
Yeah. And then you got,
I need that, bro. I need the truth, man. Like, I wouldn't, like, if I'm asking for advice or anything, I don't want you to lie to me. Even if I'm not asking for advice, I'd rather you tell me the truth that will help me versus lie to me that will hurt me, like.
Exactly.
Give
So
me,
look,
give me the truth.
like you see, like Wes Watson's a complete idiot. Nah, Brody, you know what I mean? So you got people that don't like his demeanor and stuff, which is obviously understandable, right? But if you actually and that will keep you from like listening to the words that he's actually saying. And man, I'm telling you, there's some things that he'll say that will absolutely change your life. So yeah, he's rough, he's tough, he comes off very arrogant, he curses, he does all this, right? But he's got some sauce.
Message.
I'll tell you that. I mean,
Yeah.
you know, he's got
Oh,
some.
no, he
He's
does.
got something that can help you. Do I want to take everything from him? No. Remember the way I started the conversation? There's certain people that you can just take certain things from, right? And you can use that shopping cart method. I'm very, very good at doing that. I don't like kind of peak judgment on anyone. I just take what they can provide for me and I keep it moving. So, yeah.
Yeah, do that. You got to do that with everyone, for real. Everyone who you like, you know, you like the fruits of their labor.
Take the meat, leave the bones. Exactly. There you
Take
go.
the meat, leave the bone. Imagine eating the bone.
Yep. So yeah, by the way, he's helped me get from 197 all the way down on my cut to 179. So I don't care, regardless of whether he curses,
Okay.
got tattoos on his face, got tattoos on his neck. He's cocky, he's this, he's that, he drives the Bugattis, but either way, he helped me do what I needed to do, right? So that's all I care about, right? I don't pass judgment on them going this way or that way. I hire mentors to get me where I need to be in those specific areas, and I lock in. So he locked me in with a great macro program, a great diet, and a great workout routine. So that's all I needed from him. Right, I didn't need his advice on marriage. I certainly didn't need his advice on marriage or things like that, right? I just needed his advice on macronutrients, diet, and how to cut. And that's what I got from him. Yeah. Mindset, not even. I don't even need his mindset. I
Not
already
even,
got the
but he
mindset.
does. He has a good mindset. So
Yeah. He's decent. You know, obviously he can go off a rocker. He's a prison cat, right? He's a crazy dude, spent
course.
10 years in prison. Of course he's going to go off. Like, do I agree with everything he's done? Absolutely not, right? But I sure as hell, you know, use them for the macros and for the fitness stuff.
W.
And by the way, he could also teach you like what not to do, right? So there's certain people that could teach you what not to do, right? So there's certain areas in his life where I go, you know what? If once I get to that point, I wouldn't do it like that. I wouldn't do it like this, or maybe I would do it like that, or would do it like this. So there's, you know, things you can learn from everyone, good and bad.
Literally, bro. Can learn something from everyone, for real.
Yeah. Hey, look, he did what I hired him to do, and that's all that matters.
Exactly.
Yeah, there you go. You can learn something good or bad. Yeah, even me in my life, I had a little bit of I've been very fortunate and blessed to have a bit of a rich dad, poor dad experience in life, kind of like the book, where, you know, my dad was a great guy, but he wasn't rich, right? He was just an average guy who I got to learn stuff from, but I also got to learn a lot of what not to do from as well, right? So there are definitely going to be people that you can learn what to do from and what not to do. Yeah, I don't like these buys here. So if anyone took those celeries, I wouldn't be interested. As I already mentioned, like, this whole zone here is the daily candle flipping up and down and up and down and up and down. So this is your daily high, right? So I'd much rather wait for that daily high, for candles to push through here, break above, break the daily high, and then we've got all that clean range to trade ES versus trying to get a little buy-in right here when the 4 hours, you know, technically still bearish, right? So yeah, I'd avoid those buys. I'm either waiting for sells below 45 or buys below 51.
Plus, it's like less than 10 ticks, and you got a 15-minute resistance that you didn't close above.
Yeah. Yep.
How do you go off? How are you able to calculate the pips on ES? Is it the number on the right or left?
Wait,
You
what?
know?
Wait, what?
Like on ES.
Oh, I don't
Like
even
when
know.
I'm
Like the
measuring my
over here.
range.
I think it's the
Yeah,
number
what am
on
I
the
looking at the number to the
on
right?
the right, 10.
Yeah, that's what I figured. All right, but And what is it? 1250, right? I think 1250 a tick. ES.
Yeah, 1250. Yep.
All right, but that's strange.
Do we expect a pullback
How's
from
that?
here? I would say so. Yeah, I would say so. On gold, definitely.
Hell yeah, bro. My plan on gold, buy off support. What about you, Nick?
Gold, yeah, buy off support. So gold, I'm looking for a potential like trend trade. For ES, I'm probably looking for a little bit of like a breakout. Like I would expect a little bit of consolidation in here, and then a closure above or a closure below look pretty clean to me.
Facts. I like this ES, the new GJ, right?
The new GJ, the new GJ. ES, yeah. So ES is S&P 500. For those that are wondering, it's very similar to the Nasdaq. I mean, ES and NQ are two pairs, basically the only two pairs that I've actually been observing outside of gold over the last year. So I don't know. We'll see if we can really commit to one of them. You know, like we used to commit to GJ, and kind of see if we can, you know, implement it into our daily trading.
ES might be more like GJ, like not as crazy as like NQ. NQ, I feel like is more crazy. It has like a mind of its own, NQ.
Yeah.
Yo, Nick, how much protein are you eating in a day right now?
Protein, 170 grams of protein, 45 grams of fat, which is very low, and then 200 grams of carbs.
Okay.
Yeah.
Snap.
Yep. And then I usually keep it under 1,800 calories too.
Under
So
1,800, wow.
very
Nice.
very rarely do I go over my calories. The only thing I usually go over a little bit is my fat, because I eat a lot of animal-based steaks, ground beef, things like that. So sometimes I'll go over my fat just a little bit, but at the same time, I know I shouldn't do that. So if it's only a couple digits, it's fine. But, you know, at the same time, it's all good, clean fat. So it's not like it's crumble cookie fat and stuff like that, you know, sugar and
You'll
all
still
that.
get great results.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just because you go over your fat a little bit.
Espanol? Yeah, exactly. Espanol. Oh yeah, what's up, Michael? Yeah, so I don't know. You know, like we were talking about it in an Asian session last night, but potentially like legitimately throwing another pair in. Like I know we've kind of throw it in and kind of barely look at it and just stay gravitating towards gold, but you know, at one point we had gold and we had pound yen, and like those were both just main pairs. So that's what we're trying to do. You know, trying to throw one more pair into the mix here. I personally like 1 to 2 pairs, trading 1 to 2 pairs. So yeah, that's all.
I think 2 pairs and 2 trades a day is a sweet spot.
Yeah.
And you're more likely to get, you know, more opportunities when you got 2 pairs as well. So I'm all about opportunity.
Yeah. Zip it, Dan. You said you ain't moving from gold. Stop lying. Zip it, Dan. ES isn't the girlfriend your parents want you to. NQ. NQ's lethal.
NQ is the girl you want. ES is the girl your parents want you to have.
Hi, bro. I know you when MFF still work. I just want to say, what a discipline. Thank you, my friend. Yeah, wow, damn, it's been a minute. MFF. Holy. My goodness.
Damn, bro.
It's been a while.
That was like when we first started. When your first live stream, you were trading my forex funds account, right?
Yeah, I think so.
Wild.
I think so.
Yeah, same.
Sheesh.
Bro said phase 1, phase 2, and then funded.
Dude said phase 1, 10%. Phase 2, 5%, and then you can get a shot at making some money. And we did it. Crazy.
Right, we did, bro. Holy smokes.
And we did it. Shout out to all the war stories, man. Holy. Damn. We
Trading
legit
with the
did
funded
that.
accounts now. Trading with the funded accounts now, I don't think I'd be interested in doing that again. But it was worth it, bro. It's worth it.
Yeah, that was crazy. All right, so what do we got here on gold to the left? Let's take a look. Because if we got a clean range and we could buy, we could take supports off of 16 here. So let's just see. It's a little choppy up until what? 24. Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be tough on gold here today. Going to be tough. Another tough one. I'm interested to get top 1 futures account. What would you advise me? Where are you at? So, Sam, if you can tell me on a scale of 1 to 10, right? 1, I have no idea what trading is. Can you please tell me what a pip means? Or 10, I know everything about trading. I've been profitable for multiple years now. Where would you say you fit in? Scale of 1 to 10. Because once I know that, I could probably better direct you. What up, Jason? You have to buy on low time frames. It will not give you... Yeah, but I don't care about that. I'm not like, I need to get a trade. I got to get a trade. I'm fiending, you know what I mean? It's not that serious for me. So if we get something based off like 15, 30 minute that I'm looking for, I'll take that. But I don't really need to go down to the lower time frames and stuff. How do I enter on gold pullback? You wait for support. So basically what you want to see here is resistance form and then a support to come, right? So if you get a couple candles that maybe start pushing down like this, right, and then you get a brand new support that gets formed, this will be a good idea to take a buy, right, off of that support to retest the highs here. So that's one of the moves I'd be looking for on gold today. So we'll see if we can get it. What time is it? It's already 9:19. That's crazy. Yeah, so we've just been moving on up like the Jeffersons.
Yeah, bro. Just like yesterday. Juice box.
Been here from the jump. Empty room with 20 viewers. W, Carlo.
Hey.
Sheesh. W.
What's up, Carlo?
Wow. Appreciate you watching, following, bro. Hopefully this live stream has been serving you well. I don't think you'd be still here 3 years later if it wasn't. So amazing, man. Hoping the best for you, and hopefully you're really learning a lot.
Same here, man.
Charts for Clubhouse? Yeah, let's take a look. Dun, dun, dun. All right, let's take a look here. We have trade taken 7:45 a.m., 15-minute breakout plus 1 hour break in the previous candle highs. Okay, 4 hour break in the highs. Took full TP instead of partials because it was close to the 1 hour closure. Okay, I didn't want to be in some sort of a pullback. All right, let's take a look. Hold on 1 sec. Okay, yeah, 1 hour. Okay, breakout. Yeah, perfect. Money. Damn, I didn't even see this move. Yeah, 7:45. Lovely, lovely, bro. Yeah, that's clean. You had a lot of consolidation here, so you're consolidating for quite some time. Anytime you break out of that consolidation, you're most likely going to get a nice push to fill whatever range is ahead of you. So you wait for the breakout candle. That becomes your confirmation. Your trading candle is this guy right here. Yeah, I like this. Full target up here, and then just like I usually do, I'll take my profits, a little bit below that. So yeah, great trade. Textbook right there. Textbook. That's how you got it. That's how you want to do it right there. Those are perfect breakouts. That brother starving. Do I know how many pips I make each month? Nah, I don't really pay attention to that. What up, Conrad? Good to see you. Good to see you. Yeah, I've never really paid attention. I mean, back when I used to track it on my journal, then yeah, I had all the pips there. But the new symbol you're looking at, is it available on Top 1 Futures? Yeah, just type in ES. E as in Edward, S as in Sam. ES. Chief, we hungry when we gonna eat? We eating, man. Hey, we ate already. But I'm still hungry. This was just the appetizer, so. Did I get a new camera? No, same camera. Same camera. I think Magnus and John messed with my camera though, to be honest, when they were here. So I had to move it around a little bit. Been here for 3 years. Let's go, Francis. Mustafa. Yes, sir. I know the name. I know the name. Money? Yeah, I track money for sure. Pips, not as much. But yeah, money, I mean, I got all that stuff tracked on TradeZella here. Yeah, money's all right here. So yeah, I see all that. Usually like around 11, 15 grand, somewhere around there. Let's see. How much did it take to feel like I'm making it? Nothing. All it took for me was the vision and seeing someone else doing it. And I said, I'm going to make it. I'm going to make it big. I'm going to do it big in life. God just needed to show me someone else that was doing it, and I was off to the races. So I had felt like I made it way before the world had thought I made it. Does that make sense? Like I believed I made it back in 2012, 2013, when I barely even had 2 nickels to rub together. But you know what I did have? I had a dream. I had a group of people that, you know, were kind of moving towards that same common dream and goal. I had mentors who had accomplished it already, and I knew I was making it at that point.
Amen, bro.
Yeah.
That's true, though. Very true.
Yep.
Nick's been the same since I remember, for a decade now. I mean, he's grown a lot, of course, but in terms of the state of being, it's been the same. You know, looking to progress, stay positive, and become success.
Your outer world is a reflection of your inner world. It just takes a little bit of time to catch up. It's just like the farmer who plants his seed, right? He plants it. For sure, if he plants apple seeds, it will come up. Apple trees will come up. It just takes time, you know. So it just takes time and work, and whatever he does with the work in the soil and the seed, right? Then that's the time it takes, and then eventually you'll have your harvest. And by the way, when it's harvest time, that don't mean it's time to take it easy. Do I have any farmers here? Do you guys just hang out and relax at harvest time, or is there a lot of work that needs to be done, a lot of gathering that needs to be done, right? So harvest time doesn't mean that it's time to chill. Harvest time is time to work, you know, still time to get to it. But yeah, I would encourage you all to do that. You know, money is a lagging indicator to success, just like fruit is a lagging indicator to the growth of the plant, right? What's the last thing you touch on the plant, right? What's the last thing that comes about? The fruit. Right? The fruit is the last part of the growing process. So just like the fruit is the last part of that process, the money, right? The physical manifestation of the dollars and digits tend to be the last thing that shows up after putting in the work and doing, you know, what's required for such a long time. So you got to realize that if you don't have instant results, that's okay. No one who's been successful has ever had instant results. You just got to keep your hand on it. You just got to keep toiling the ground and, you know, keep showing up every day. Don't worry. The seed knows exactly what it needs to do. It actually knows more than you. All you have to do is keep the conditions right for growth. That's it. That's it. So if you want something, right, we know that our reality is created through our thoughts and our words and our actions. So if you want something that you don't have, it's not that you can't ever get it. I need you guys to like realize this. Anything you want, you can have. If you direct your thoughts, words, and actions and align them with that goal, just like if a farmer wants an apple tree, he's going to plant the seed and then he's going to what? He's going to water it, give it nutrients, scratch it, make sure it's got light, right? He's going to keep the conditions right for growth. And that's what we have to do if we want success in our life. Don't worry about the whole growing and the results. Could that farmer had done anything to go down there and tell the apple seed, hey, do this and do that? It already knew what to do. The apple seed said, dude, shut up and just give me the right conditions to grow in. And that's what your dream is saying to you. It said, dude, just shut up already. Stop telling everyone about it. Stop, thinking about it all the time. Just give me the conditions for growth. That's it. So if you give your dream the conditions for growth, it will grow. It will become your reality. I don't think this anymore. I don't hope this anymore. I know this now, right? I've done this in my life multiple times where I've brought about a result that I wanted exactly how I wanted it, all the way down to my family and how many kids I got and what they are, boy, girl, everything. Right? So trust me on this. Your outer world is just a reflection of your inner world. So depending on how your outer world looks, that should tell you whether or not you should clean up your inner world and whatnot. So that's my little 2 cents for today. Sorry. Quick commercial. Back to trading. Gold moving up. Ha ha ha. RSI. MACD. Blah 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 blah.
You hit it. You hit all the spots there, bro.
Oh snap.
Preach. Yeah. Not much I could say about. Add on to that.
Fibonacci.
Yeah, so gold's still juicing, damn.
It's all about the P and the C. Patience and consistency. Yeah, man. Yep.
Facts. Literally.
Oh, I'm reading
All
books.
you need to do is be consistent with following your edge, and your edge will give you the results you want, for real. People just don't want to be consistent with their edge. They're inconsistent. Like, they're following it 1 week, and the next week they're not. Imagine just being consistent for the whole year following your plan, bro. Your results will be great.
Yep.
Test that.
Test it. Hello.
You have a goal to start, but you need consistency to finish.
True.
Crucial virtue to success.
What happened? You cut your finger? Yeah.
Your outer world.
This is also wealth. You can't see the wealth right now, but there's just wealth running around my room. Right, Kingman? Okay, come on. Okay, 9:30 here.
Oh, and we're doing nothing.
Yeah. Where is he? I get him. I got you. You gotta love these kids, man. You gotta love them. You got to love them. Your outer world is a reflection of, yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah, just a kid.
Yeah, and I mean, when you got a smoking hot, beautiful wife too, who just handles the kids like no one else, I mean, sheesh. How do you stop having kids? Holy. Did you take trades during London? I think it was either break even or some people closed partials. Some people hit break even on the trade. Yep. Let's go back to ES here real quick. Let's watch ES at 9:30. Let's see that 4-hour candle coming back down here now. So this 4-hour candle is going to close in 30 minutes. So we'll see how all that goes. But yeah, we should start to get some volume in here now. Da 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 da.
Is DS gonna act like NQ there at 9:30?
Yeah, I don't think it acts as aggressive, but maybe it's like a Goldie aggressive, you know?
Okay.
The easy part is on us. No, that's so true. Imagine we had to fully make the seed grow into a tree. We'd be up all night. Yeah, every night, right?
Facts.
Yep.
All we have to do is plant it and nourish it.
That's it.
That's it.
Literally.
Literally.
Plant your goal, nourish your goal, and don't let anyone steal it. I feel like
leave it up to God to grow.
I feel like people are so quick to defend like their jewelry or their car or their home or their possessions, yet they'll let someone just run up and steal their dream.
Right.
Which is more valuable than any of those possessions.
Right. Crazy.
Planning on joining the clubhouse. I'm a beginner in trading. How many sessions should I trade? I would say 1 or 2. The best 1 or 2 that fits your schedule. Stick with those. I would mainly take some time on the front end to go through the course, watch all the playbook videos, and then start to come into the best sessions that fit your schedule and just live trade like low key with us and just start getting the rhythm of it, get the hang of it. Take your time, take your time. Don't invest too much money into an account or into prop firms right now. Just literally trade very small, get the rhythm of it, get the hang of it, and then you can think about taking it a little bit bigger and starting to make some money.
Facts, bro. Look to learn before you earn.
Yeah.
I would say sacrifice 3 to 6 months at least to just learn, and then eventually you'll be able to earn.
Yep. What really motivated
I feel like
me?
any new beginner trader, if I were to ask any trader here, when you guys were a beginner, would it have been much better if you would have sacrificed 3 months at least to learning before earning? Wouldn't you have saved more money, right or wrong? So I mean, I feel like the goal is always to help the beginner kind of save capital a bit. Even though they're gonna still lose and stuff, they're gonna make mistakes, but still, I think there's a lot of money you can save in the beginning of your journey as a trader by sacrificing the earning time to learn.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I think every trader can agree with me that they would save money at that point if they could go back and sacrifice some time learning instead of earning.
100%. You have to do it right the first time.
Yeah.
Just do it right. And if you didn't do it right the first time, I mean, it is what it is, right? But like, start now. Just start now, and you'd be good.
Yeah. Facts. Clubhouse. Awesome.
By the way, I got 5 more. So we did 10 giveaways on this Instagram. I got 5 more giveaways available. We're gonna do them here on the live stream. For the last 5. And so if you haven't liked and commented on this pick yet, give it a like, give it a comment, and then if you like and comment and you get picked, then you'll win a 50K evaluation account. Yeah, it's gonna be this pick right here. The whole gang. C Melly, Pip Laud, Juan, the Prather Trader. I don't know, I can't remember who was standing behind me though. Yeah, if you guys haven't seen this post, go out and it might have been Isaac. Yeah, there he is. There's Isaac. If you didn't get him on that one, you got him on. Yeah, probably. But yeah, if you guys haven't checked this post out yet, go check it out. This was just a little recap of I think it was the first day at the Airbnb. So yeah, this was for the meetup that we had. So go check it out. You gotta watch TK close. If you guys ever played pool with TK,
What a time.
you gotta watch that man closely. You gotta watch them closely.
What a time, chat. Hey, man, make sure you're at the next meetup if you missed this one. You definitely don't want to miss the next one.
Nah, for real.
TK was nice with it, bro. I was like, let me get some lessons here. Let me get some pool lessons. It's good, TK.
Let's see here. Yeah, that was fire. Yeah, nice, Q. Yeah, Q's doing that. So just what John explained, that's exactly what Q and some of the other top guys coming on are doing. I mean, they're slowing down to speed up. That's literally what I had to do, because I was all like just out of control trying to get these 100K MFF accounts, FTMO accounts passed, trying to make all this money. And I had to just slow down real quick and just be like, look, if I don't just chill, take a deep breath, right? And like logically go about this business here, then I'm just going to keep spinning my tires forever. So your ego never wants to hear slow down, right? But you know, sometimes that's what's going to get the result you're looking for. So I had to very simply slow down to speed up, and that was me just, you know, gathering my thoughts, lowering my size, trading the system accurately, focusing on 1 to 2 pairs a day, trades a day, and just calling it. You know, after a win, I would call it a day, or if I took a loss, I'd call it a day, and I'd just come back the very next day. So that was what it looked like for me. To slow down to speed up, and it could look like that for you, you know, maybe a little bit different, but yeah.
Facts, bro. Like anyone who's trying to like earn right off the bat, I feel like eventually, like you're gonna have, this is gonna take some time too, which is not good, but like you're trying to earn right off the bat. Eventually, a couple months go by, you're gonna be like, all right, damn, like if I'm trying to be serious about this, like I have to actually get educated about this. Like, so you're gonna end up looking to get educated, looking to learn later on in your journey, right? If you try to earn right off the bat, so you may as well just start to learn first, because either way you're gonna have to learn. So like you're gonna save yourself way more time if you just focus on learning first instead of earning, because if you try to focus on earning first, eventually over time you're gonna understand that I have to learn before I can earn.
You're gonna be like,
so
man,
some time.
that IG guru, I thought he made it seem so easy.
Right.
Damn it. I knew I didn't want to listen to Nick 4 months ago, but screw it. I guess I'll listen now. Yeah, that's how it goes,
so,
man.
Like, if you don't start off with learning, either way, you're gonna eventually gonna have to learn, or you're gonna quit if you focus on earning first. So you may as well just start learning.
Might as well get it over with.
Get it over with, bro. Yeah, when I was thinking about it, I was like, all right, let me learn this ASAP so I can start earning ASAP. Like, I don't know. I thought it was more like, I thought people understood that, you know? I guess not.
Takes time. Sometimes it takes a little bit of pain, you know, to get more gains. So it was definitely like that for me. So I can't even sit here and be like, you should learn right away, because it, you know, it took me 3 years to wrap my head around that. So I get it. I get it.
To me, that just made sense. Like, learn before you earn. Like, I don't know. I thought that would make more sense.
Well, you know what, John? We're not all as smart as you, all right? Josh?
Hey, bro.
So only if we could be as smart as Josh. No, but you had good examples coming in, so you didn't have
exactly.
So you didn't, you know, you were able to follow someone a little bit better, like coming in, than I was.
Yeah.
And that's the key part about having a mentor and having someone to look up to or look towards is, you know, you can save yourself a lot of time by avoiding the mistakes that they've made. I mean, we've basically come through this road and basically cleared the way, right? We've paved the way for other traders to do this a lot quicker than we've done it, and that's what we're seeing. You know, we're seeing a lot of that happen, whether it be in the clubhouse or just in the community in general. You know, you're seeing young. I mean, you guys seen the message I shared the other day. I'm 22 years old, right? made enough money to walk away from my full-time job, bro. The trading system's working, you know what I mean? So you just, if you're willing to take advice from people who've gone before you, you'll obviously get results a lot quicker and not have to fail as much. You could still learn the lesson of their failure without having to go through it. And that also takes a bit of a skill set to do as well. It's not easy to take someone else's advice, right, without going and kind of failing yourself with it, but it's wise. I'll tell you that. It's wise. Later, Conrad. Peace, peace.
See you later, Conrad.
Let's see, past 3 months. Yeah, I'm still scared of losing. Yeah, so you're a very beginner. What I would do is I would just buy one super cheap top one futures evaluation account, the lowest one that they have, and then just do exactly what John just mentioned. Trade very small. Come in here, take the positions that we take, learn the playbook, learn the system. As you begin to understand it better, get a better read on it, what you could start to do is you could start to either get bigger accounts or up your size or things like that as your skill set develops. So take it easy, Sam. You know, don't try and do too much in the first couple weeks or couple months. Keep doing what you're doing. You're 3 months in. Now you're probably starting to catch a hold of like the lingo and, you know, the ideas. So now I would say just begin to apply them to the best of your ability at a very low size on a very low account, cheap investment, and run up like 20 to 30 trades. And then, you know, we should get some feedback for you. So run up like 20, 30 trades, follow the system to the best of your ability, trade very small, trade with us, and then after those 20, 30 trades, let's chat again, and maybe we can get like a little look on your trading and give you some feedback after that, because that's what it takes. 2 or 3 months of going at it, you come back for feedback. You go back out at 2 or 3 months, you're going to make mistakes, you come back for feedback. You make some tweaks and adjustments, and every single time you get better and better and better. And that's what we do in the elite program. We build the man, we build the woman, and then they go out and get the success in the charts, you know, through a trial and error, adjustment, tweaking process. Yeah.
W.
Don't know where to start. That's the problem. Just start. So just start. Yeah. What's the first thing that you can do right now to start? And just pull the trigger on that. You can start right here. How about that? Just show up here daily. And then maybe what'll happen is you'll be like, you know what? Maybe I should get an account. And then you'll get an account. And then you're like, maybe, you know what? Maybe I'll take the trades that they take. And then you start taking the trades. You go, you know what? Maybe I'll study the trades that they take. And then you start studying. And then you go, you know what? I think I'm actually starting to get a hang of this trading thing. And then you go back and forth and you do your 20, 30 trades and you come back for feedback. And, you know, this is the work, right? This is the game. I feel like everyone, it would be lovely. I mean, don't get me wrong. It'd be lovely to come in here and be a new trader and just make money all the time, right? I mean, that would be fantastic. I agree with all of you. It would be amazing if we could just come here, not have to be disciplined, not have to be patient. We could press a button, we can make 1,000, and we can go about our day. But some of y'all are realizing that that's not exactly, you know, that is how it goes, but that's not exactly how it goes. There's a little bit more to it than that, and that's where you gotta, you know, you gotta learn. Gold slowing down a little bit. How come I didn't take the 830 or interested in the 830 breakout on gold? 830. This one? This one? Either one. I mean, they had no top wicks. Pretty much both of them. Very little to no top wicks. Plus, the nearest support is down here. So if I would have took the 830 breakout, I would have been taking a breakout like 138 pips from the range in which it broke out of. 220 pips from the most nearest support. And there was only about 42 pips to get to the next level of resistance. So yeah, I don't know. It just didn't seem like a good trade to me. Either on all these candles, I'd just be waiting for a bit of a pullback, right? Pullback on each of them to potentially move up, right? So we need that pullback. I need to play with TK next time? Yeah. Just keep an eye on him, man. Keep an eye on him. You're a blessing to Kenya. Hey, Kenya, let's go. W. Gold futures broker for live account. Yeah, you could do that. Yeah, I have I do have a broker, Tradeovate, that I use for futures, but I've also been trading, believe it or not, on a forex broker, which is one of Raja's brokers. So I've been using that one.
How you liking that one, Nick?
It's good. It's good. I like it.
Nice.
You know, same stuff, really, honestly. I mean, once you have the skill set of trading, it doesn't even matter anymore, right? It just doesn't matter, like, if it's 1 pip spread, no pip spread, 2 pip slippage, no pip slippage. I mean, once you got the skill, like, it doesn't really matter much. But
we're just trading the charts.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I don't like slippage or spread, but...
Right. Nice, but for your personal capital, you're liking it.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, it's not bad.
Awesome.
Yeah, that is true, Michael. Dylan, I think you did win, actually, bro. Yeah, you did win. Yeah, anyone who wants to the potential to win a 50K evaluation account, just go like this and comment this post here, and I'm gonna scroll down here and pick some winners. We're gonna do 5. So we've already done 10 on this account, but we're gonna do another 5 to make it a total of 15 accounts. And then I'll figure out another post, and we'll make another post later. Do another giveaway. Yeah, but it's this one right here. And if you're not following me on Instagram, here's my IG. Follow me for more tips, more knowledge, more wisdom, more inspiration, and for the next giveaways. Good broker for a live account. I would say Tradeovate, Dominion Markets, or Tora Markets. Nice trade in Asian. Yeah, Johnny Gems called that too in Asian last night. That was dirty.
Yeah, great trade. Thanks, Mike. Appreciate it. Awesome trade. Shout out to everyone in the clubhouse who caught that with me.
That was perfect because I literally because I was at this car event last night, which was phenomenal. A lot of networking, just super dope event. But yeah, as I got home, like literally got to the desk and we were getting that closure, so it was perfect. I had my charts marked up and all that.
And if you go back to the beginning of the stream, I'm literally like, all right, we planned out the trade at like 8 p.m. We didn't get the trade until 9:30 p.m. and I was like, watch guys, Nick will be here. Perfect timing for this trade. And
That's
you
hilarious. Man, that's crazy.
I know. Bro pulled up perfect time.
My spidey senses.
Spidey senses. Chad, did I not say that? I was like, he's pulling up just before the trade.
Yeah. Elijah, what's up, brother? Let's see. Yes, sir. I learned that lesson the hard way. I'm 6 months in and a lot of blown accounts later. I finally slowed down, sized down, started to enjoy the journey for what it is. Now I'm up almost 2K W, brother. You know what I mean? Sometimes like you're chasing that 2K for so long that if you just slow down, it would just come right to you. It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, congratulations on becoming aware, you know, because awareness is the beginning of it all. Remember, like I said, it's a process of awareness and then elimination. You become aware of what it is you're doing wrong or incorrect, and then you eliminate what you're doing wrong and incorrect. And that goes for trading, that goes for life, that goes for it all, right? It's a process of enlightenment, awareness, and then some subtraction. And once you subtract, believe it or not, you can start to multiply. Is Raja the founder of Tora? Yeah, it's a sister company. So yeah, him and his brother started Tora. Basically, any U.S. trader that was trading with Dominion markets, like myself, who couldn't after the whole MT5 thing, and you still like Dominion markets, Tora markets is basically the broker for you if you live in the U.S. and stuff. NQ, straight to TP. Straight to the TP. Lovely. Yeah, we like the sells here on ES. But the 4 hours coming up to a closure here. So we got 9 minutes on a closure. We'll see how we do. Blowing a lot of accounts too. Yeah, I feel that. What, John?
But I probably like a fresh resistance on ES closure below. Support on a fresh resistance would be nice.
Yeah, that'd be nice. Plus you got the pack here.
Facts.
Yeah, so I like this. I've blown accounts, but I have a vision and a dream, and I'll still believe. So just work towards it now, right? Because believe it or not, like belief is just the beginning. Then once you go through the process, you're tested on whether or not you really believe, right? Because sometimes you think you believe, but once the going gets tough, people kind of pack up their things and get going, right? So the journey is going to see if you truly believe in that dream. And in order to show that you truly believe in the dream, you have to, number one, be consistent, persistent, and you have to make the tweaks. Like you have to clean up the mistakes. If you don't clean up the mistakes, then all it is, you're just moving off intention, right? I intend on being better. I intend on getting to my dreams and goals, right? But intentions never get you anywhere, right? So if you believe enough, you got to be willing to make the corrections in the mistakes that you're making. That's the only way you'll actually get the result, right? Is if you make those corrections. So keep that in mind. Let's go. We got a bleeder here on ES. Holy, let's see an NQ as well. Yeah, bleeders all around. And gold, stuck. Gold just stuck.
Juicing.
Yeah.
Things just climbing up a mountain right now.
Gotta love it. Gotta love gold. Look at yesterday's New York session. All right. And then today's New York session.
Hate that.
Nobody knows nothing.
All right, chat. Looks like we're going to be catching sells again, Asian.
Dan.
Mr. Louis G. Let's go,
He's
bro.
blessed. How long you already trading? Like today or in life? I started trading in 2018 is where I took my first trade. It was a high frequency forex trading. It was crazy.
Sounds just complicated.
I actually have a picture. Yeah, I'm gonna post a picture of it. I found a picture of me and my brother Joe, and we were trading HFX.
Bro, I remember when you guys were doing this. I was still super young. I couldn't even trade, and I wanted to trade so bad with you guys.
Yeah.
That was so seemed so complicated what you guys did. I remember like in the last second you guys would get like stopped out or something. It was like in your favor, and then 1 second for the candle to close and stopped out. Like what?
It was lit. It was fun. It built character. It built character.
You and Joe were really locked in on that, honestly.
Yeah. And by the way, the world, and you're going to get tested to see if you're truly locked in, and see if you really want it. I mean, I consider those, I don't even consider them failure times. I just consider them like character building days. Like, you're never going to get the desired result until your character tends to be in order. So that's the work. That's the real work, right? Is moving through these learning phases while developing your character and your grit all at the same time, right? So that you're actually built for success, right? Because if you're not built for success, then when the money comes, you'll never be able to handle it. You'll just do stupid things with it. You won't know how to actually go about it, right? So you have to build. It's like a tree, right? If you have the ground here, you have this tree that gets planted, and if that tree doesn't grow its root structure down, right, when it starts to go up, it's going to fall down, right? So unless it has its root structure in place, where you have all this character building, right, all this development going on behind the scenes, right? These aren't people don't see the root structure. They only see you and they laugh. They go, ha ha, look at this guy. He hasn't made any improvements yet. Ha ha, what a loser, right? But meanwhile, what they don't see is that all the foundation for you to go flying up is being built right now. And if it wasn't for that foundation, then when this tree goes up, it will fall down, right? So the fact that the root structure is put in place, aka the character building days for you, when your tree goes up, it'll stay up, right? When your success finally comes about, you'll keep it, right? Mike Stud has a good line. It says, it feels good that I got it, but feels better knowing that I'm going to keep it too, right? So if you don't have that root structure, the whole time you're going up, you're like, yeah, I don't know if I could be successful. I don't know if I can actually do this. I don't know if I can, you're doubting the whole way up. Therefore, you will fall. But when you got this root structure in, and you've put in the months or you've put in the years, when this is moving up, you know exactly who you are. You got a backbone. You know how strong you are. You say, absolutely, I got momentum now. I could build this. I could do this. I can go bigger. I can go stronger. I can get more, right? Because you know the root structure that's in place because you've put the work in. But without this, you're always going to doubt whether or not you're worthy of it, whether or not you deserve it or not. But when you put in that work and you build that root structure, you know you're worthy of it. You know that you're up for the calling of it, right? So build your root structure, right? AKA don't take that learning stage for granted, right? And really put that together so that way you could put it together once and enjoy the fruit for life. The fruit and the shade, right? Fruit and the shade.
Lovely said, bro. Lovely said. Your failures build you, man. They make you. So enjoy them. Embrace them.
Yep. It's a great ad Viagra commercial. Yep. And all you men who eat chocolate chips and cereal and Fruit Loops and you got low testosterone because you eat McDonald's all the time and Wendy's, then yeah, that's your sign to, go get your Viagra.
Come on, bro. All of us men in here need high testosterone. You cannot have a low testosterone to be a man. Come on. Get tight in me, chat.
Hey, my testosterone's so high, I just glance at my wife and she gets pregnant. Boom. Like, what? Baby number 4, huh? Who? What? Man.
Why you wouldn't want a high test, chat? Like, who doesn't want that?
Yes. That's correct. As Jesus says, don't build your house on the sand for it'll fall. Build it on the rock, right? That's developing the character, and that's building a strong foundation, right? And if we use that analogy for like a building, any of you guys ever been around a construction site when the foundation is being built? Anyone? It's loud, it's dirty, it's messy, it's dusty. There's things going all over the place. There's tools here, there's wood there. It's a mess. So if you're in your foundation stage and you're in the learning stage, right, in that root structure stage, don't be upset if life isn't all perfect for you, right? Because whenever you're building the foundation of anything, it's going to be messy. It's going to be dirty. It's going to be hard, gritty work, right? Where you're going to have to take your high heels off, ladies, and put on your running shoes, right? Men, you're going to have to take off your little fancy suits, put on your overalls, roll your sleeves up, and get the job done in that foundation stage, right? So keep that in mind.
Facts.
Okay. Goldie trying to make a little...
Yes, bleeder.
Yeah, we got a bleeder. 4 hour just melted here in the last like 5 minutes. Look at that. 5 minute candle.
Boy, our boy Phil caught the cells on ES. Yo, go work, Phil.
Philly.
I knew Phil was in those.
Dun 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 dun.
Nice. Must feel good to hold that position on ES.
4 hour closure. So we got 4 hour closures on gold. Let's do fresh analysis on everything here real quick. Let's start with gold. 4 hour. Okay, cool. All right, so let's talk about gold real quick, right? So daily time frame. We've obviously kind of tapped target in a way, right? Let me grab these tools. Where'd they go? There they are. So we've obviously kind of come right into this range here, right? We've kind of tapped into our target on yesterday's candle, but this candle is pushing up, right? So we want to see how are we going to react now? Are we going to start to melt off and have this daily candle close back below that range bearish today? Or are we actually going to push up, you know, and fill that range to the top side at like 34.90-ish or 70? So let's look at the 4 hour, right? 4 hour candle closed. We did close above the range here as well. So you got a very clean range here coming up on the 4 hour now. So 4 hour candles have closed above. The 1 hour candle is obviously rejecting. We've got some choppiness to the left over here. Let's go back towards recent price action. So I think as long as we remain above 14 here, then we will most likely stay bullish, right? So this will probably be our little push up, retest, and then a continued move up. This little move down here that we're talking about as well will give us a brand new lower wick on the 4 hour candle also. So obviously the 4 hour candle just opened up. We've just pushed down. We tapped right into 34.14, 34.15. And I think now if you get a support, then we can anticipate this 4 hour candle moving up, continuing the bullish move, filling the wick to the left, and possibly even continue running, right? So I like the fact that we broke the 1 hour lows. I like the fact that we created a resistance here on the 30. If we can keep pushing down a little bit, create support at 15, then that'll make perfect sense for us to take buys moving back up. But we don't want to take buys if the candle closes like this, right? Because now we've got this little wick fill here, right? What we really want to see is we want to see price move down, close bearish a little bit, right, on the first like 15-minute candle of this 4 hour candle, and then create support. So if we can do that and create some sort of support anywhere above 15 here, then we can target that wick fill. That'll be enough range for us to move up and get a nice trade out of it here. So yeah, we'll see. That is the plan. If we are going to take the shorts, then the shorts are going to most likely look something like this, where you get a candle closure. We obviously won't take the sells on the first closure, but if we can get a bit of a candle here, maybe close with no top wick or something like that, give us a little bit of a sign, and then a fresh closure below, then I think that'll look pretty valid. That'll be us re-breaking the 4 hour lows multiple times there, and then we can shoot for that range fill back to the downside. So that's pretty much the way I'm looking to go up, the way I'm looking to go down. And yeah, any questions?
Beautiful. Same plan here, bro.
Even this could work too. Let me even if we got an actual pullback too, like let's say we actually created this, right? Boom, we moved up a couple candles here, right? Kind of rejected the 4 hour high, so maybe fill half of the wick, but actually never actually break the highs, and then get a closure like that. That will also be pretty valid here. But I like the buys off support. If we get these other ideas, then I'm open for those too.
Okay.
Plus, we got 5 giveaway accounts to go through. So if anyone hasn't liked or commented, or both I should say, on this post right here, then give it a like, give it a comment, and yeah, we'll do the giveaway in a few minutes. We're gonna pick 5 50K winners, and then what I'll do tomorrow is I'll make another post at some point, and then we'll start another giveaway. Thanks, Top One.
You want to do the giveaway now, since we're waiting?
Yeah, actually, just give me 1 minute, and then we'll do them. 1 moment.
But thanks, Top One. Appreciate it. Appreciate the opportunity. Good luck to everyone. Yeah, facts. Good luck. Good luck. Who's gonna win? Manifest it. Speak it into existence now, before, in advance. My issue is that I'm having a hard time staying in a profitable trade. I have a 90% win rate, but the winners are much smaller than the average loss. Any advice? Yeah, that could be a couple different things, really. I think it depends on the trades. I would send some of the trades in that are you have specific questions on. but it could be several issues, you know, like, you know, sizing up on the losing trades, sizing down on the winning trades, leaving pips on the table. You know, maybe you could have held your trade longer, right? You had more clean range to hold. Maybe you could have cut your loss on some of the trades, right? It could be any of those several reasons. So I would really say send in the trades and we'll take a look. Yeah, if you have any specific questions on specific trades, let's spot them out.
Did Nightbot just spit out the link for the July meetup? Nightbot's about to get fired.
Fire. It's time to add the new meetup. Coming soon.
No, if you guys commented already on this post, you don't have to comment again. Nope. You'll be good. You'll be good.
Oh, nice. Oh, Adam, cool. So it's more a psychological problem. Okay, so I would say focus on the charts and not the P&L. Most of the time when we like do stuff like that, when we get emotional, it's mainly because we're focused on the money. We're focused on the P&L. So I would say like don't really focus on the P&L. Focus more on the charts and the price action, and just trade the charts, not your P&L. That's what I would say. That's helped me out psychologically, like to manage my trades, to cut my losses, to be okay with stop losses getting hit, to take profits, all that. Because price action is going to give me all of that information, right? Because that's where the logic's at. That's the other thing, right? The logic is in the charts. The emotions is in the P&L. So that's another reason I say that.
Damn. Nightbot.
Yes, holy smokes.
Nightbot about to get fired. We're gonna hire Daybot.
It should technically be daybot, bro. It's daytime right now.
That's true. That's true.
TK, let's get on that.
How do you enter? All you have to do to enter is follow me on IG and then go to this post right here and then just like it, comment on this guy right here. Who's that guy though? Who's that guy? Always laughing. See, Melly thinks everything's funny, huh? Everything's funny.
See, Melly.
You gotta love people like that, man. You gotta keep good people around you like that. People that like to have fun. They like to have a good time. They're not all stuck up and
Yeah, no.
all
Facts.
grumpy.
Shout out to Melly, bro.
Any of you guys have grumpy friends? Get out of here. Sit down, Bill.
Yeah, facts, man.
Yeah, so that's all you gotta do is like this, comment, and then we're gonna pick the winners in like 2 minutes. We got 5 more. We already picked 10. We got 5 more.
Me and C Melly are usually always able to share a laugh, bro. He's an incredible guy.
You ready? Oh, that.
Why stop now? Why stop now?
C Melly, you ready? C Melly, hey, how are ya?
You ready?
Follow, like, and comment. W. If you really want to get it up, you gotta share. You know what I mean? No, I'm just kidding. You don't have to share. You can share if you want, but you don't have to share for the giveaway. Your vibe attracts your tribe. Yeah, let's go. What about support inverted celery on the buys on gold? You know, they'll probably work out. Honestly, they'll probably work out today. Let's see when we get there. We got a couple minutes, and so Energy's asking, what about if we close like basically exactly how we look now? You know, like, I mean, yeah, I think it's there at that point, right? To fill that wick, and I mean, that's a pretty decent 4-hour lower wick too, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it could be there, honestly. Yeah, I might be interested in that. You got 88 pips from that previous low there or whatnot, but yeah. It would be the 4-hour break of the high too, so yeah, I'd be pretty interested actually. I got 5.
Yeah, that lower wicks, you know, giving me exhaustion wick vibes right now. Nice strong rejection to the downside there.
Yeah. How do you go about giving the accounts away? I'm going to send you a message. I'm going to say, hey, congratulations. You've won the 50K account giveaway. All I'm going to need is your first and last name, email address, and best of luck to you on this account. And then if you just message that back to me, then I'll get it all set up and you'll have your account within a couple hours.
We may get this support, not even inverted celery.
Yeah. Yes, we are going to need your social security number as well. And the 3 digits on the back of your debit card, along with your birth date. Yeah. And then you the account's free. It'll be in your email, and just a matter of a couple minutes.
Gotta pass it.
If you don't have a social, your passport will do. This is the account. Yeah, right here. And what is that going to be? Visa, MasterCard, or American Express? If it's a Visa and it starts anything like mine, it should begin with an 8, and I'm ready for the next digits once you're ready.
Yeah.
Some of you guys are like, hey, was this guy in my sales training meeting this morning? What's going on here?
Damn, bro. So about those buys off support. Nah, it's looking good.
And your shoe size, and the keys to your home, your car, and the 4-digit number to your bank account. Don't worry, man. You'll get your account.
Yeah, bro. I'll give you your account for free. Just give me all your money.
You get your 50K account. I'm not sure if you'll have your house or your bank account anymore, but your 50K account will arrive in your email shortly. Oh, snap.
Great deal. For me.
No, for real. Some of y'all are like, hey,
anyways.
you need the social for a 50K? I got you, bro. I got you right now. Trust me.
That's sad.
Oh, snap. That's funny. Provided within 24 hours. Oh, that's hilarious. Yeah, now all we're going to need is your first, last name, and your email address, and you'll be good to go.
And your social security.
Some of y'all are like, I ain't even got social security.
A lot of us in chat.
Where's Magnus at? How you doing?
Yeah,
They
Magnus
don't
didn't
even.
have his,
They don't even
license
have identification over there in Denmark. They're like, no, we don't need the identification because everyone knows who we are already. There's only 19 people in this country. What? Oh my god. Yeah, everyone knows who we are.
bro.
He said, yeah, we have like
Shout out
the,
Magnus,
the
bro.
number he said was crazy. Crazy.
Shout out Magnus. Yeah, I think he said there was like 19 kids in his school.
Bro said, all right, anyone from America, listen to this. Bro said that they had about 15 people in his class growing up in school. But it doesn't end there.
Like,
Hold on. 15 people in your
Like,
class is
school.
one thing, but he means like if you were in 8th grade, right? There was 15 people in 8th grade. Not like in your
15 kids a grade.
Yeah, not like in your class. Like he meant like the whole, like not the classroom, but the class. Bro, and listen to this. They all stay in the same class all the way from 1st grade all the way until I think he said 9th grade.
Yeah.
Could you imagine that? Having the same 15 members in your class every single year from 1st grade to 9th grade. That is insane. That is insane.
Wow.
His girlfriend was like, I had a lot more. She's like, I had 19. I'm like, 19, dude, what? She's like, yeah, we had like 20. Like we cracked, like cracking 20 was like a big deal there.
Wow.
Yo, it was wild. I couldn't believe
For
that.
real, Jay Cook, same. In our high school, we had like almost 1,000 people in our class.
Yeah, so now you know like why they don't need identification over there. It's like, hey, don't worry, that's just Magnus. And by the way, every boy's name is Magnus over there. Crazy, right? Imagine that.
Man, I wish Magnus brought his ID though that day. I was trying to go shooting.
He's like, yeah, Denmark, we don't even need them to go. Look at
Yeah,
Goldie.
shout out Magnus, bro. Shout out Magnus.
Yeah, so this candle closed exactly how I said we don't want it to close. So, yeah, best of luck if you're taking these buys. They don't really make that much sense. You might get a little range now. Remember what happened last time we took the 1015? It kind of spiked us, tapped us in, pulled back, and then later just fired away. So, yeah, I'd rather try and get the buys from a little bit lower.
I like the sells below support too. I mean, or just call it giveaway time.
Yeah, let's do this giveaway real quick. So we'll do the giveaway, and we'll wait. I'll continue to hang out. It's only 10 a.m., so there's plenty of time left.
We don't really got much going on today, right?
Today. What is today? Tuesday? Yeah, we'll see. Just Jimmy Ding Dong. You can't even miss school in peace, yo, for real. The room smells like Cheetos and doo-doo. Drop the IG link. This is my IG right here. So just, it's my first and last name and underscore at the end. I kind of feel weird giving this out in public to like at these events because it's got like my name in it, but hey, it is what it is. What up, Morpheus?
Yeah, maybe change it, bro.
Gold didn't close above. Stop quaking. Word. That's why people got to go out. Yeah, for real. You got to travel a bit.
Of course.
Look, I mean, yeah, there's probably pros and cons to being with the same group for all those years. I mean, that bond is probably insane, but it just depends on who they are. You know, if they're a group of, you know, great individuals, and I'm sure it'll be a great experience. But you could also imagine for some kids, I'm sure, like, you know, that aren't the coolest kids or maybe are bullied or picked on, like that's probably pretty tough. Pretty tough, so.
All right. It's just pretty cool how every like country does things a little differently. That's what is interesting to me.
Yeah. Is that the
Like,
last
it's cool
three?
to get to know about Denmark, you know, like asking Magnus questions and stuff. Yo, Cannon, I'm down, bro. Except there's no hockey games on.
No.
I'm down, bro. Always down for steak. Hockey season's over. I only know that because my brother's Joe.
What if you get bullied by choice? Yeah, what if you get your shoes taken? I know, right? You go home, your mom's like, Magnus, what happened? You're like, Magnus stole my shoes. And the other two Magnuses, they just watched. Really? Who stole your shoe?
That's hilarious.
The other Magnus. Which Magnus? They all got like blonde hair and blue eyes over there too. Like they all look alike.
The one with the blue eyes, blonde hair.
They're all like 6'4". 6'4", blonde hair, blue eyes. Magnus and his girl got off the plane. I thought it was like supermodel style. You know what I mean? I'm like, holy smokes! What is this GQ magazine going on right here? What's up with these guys?
Oh, bro.
Lewis Magnus.
For lavish.
Other names? Other Magnus? Yeah. They could all fight. Hey, they could all hunt down deer with their bare hands and kill them with their bare hands. You guys know that. They're like Vikings over there. They carry like axes. They don't drive cars, and they hunt all their food that they eat. I mean, unless Magnus was just making that up. I don't know. All right. Anyways, let's do this giveaway. Everyone good? Bro. We all good? Anyone who wants to participate has participated.
Chat, who's about to win an account here?
They're still pure bloods, yo. There's something different about them over there.
Who gonna win?
All
Shout
right,
out the Vikings.
let's sift
Who
through a
gonna win a
couple
giveaway?
comments. All right. Okay, this guy's gonna win right here. Nick Stewart, Anna Stewart, John Stewart, and Joe Stewart. All right, done. No, I'm just kidding.
All right, see y'all.
All right, let's do this. So let me scroll through this a little bit, and I don't know how we're gonna do it. Let me just kind of read through some comments. I don't like doing this while you guys are staring at me. I wanna read some genuine comments. You know.
Yeah, read this later, bro. Let's get on with the giveaways, G.
All right, should we just do a random giveaway, like a little skippery-doo-doo,
Hell yeah, let's do it.
or should we read? Honestly, the last few I did read, so we could kind of do some, random
I don't
ones
know,
as
is
well.
it fair though doing it that way? Maybe is what other way were you gonna do it? Put in like a mix-up machine or something.
Yeah. Oh, you know what? We might be able to get the random IG giveaway. Yeah. Hold on. I think we can
Because like
do it.
then if you like go down, like anyone who's at the top is screwed. They ain't winning.
Hold on. That's true. Random comment
People are
picker.
gonna start. Facts, JQ. People will start typing now.
IG. Yeah. Don't type now.
Start typing paragraphs.
I got the Instagram comment picker. Perfect. Okay, so Instagram username, let's put it in. WRT, okay. Boom.
Some wings.
Oh, underscore, forgot. Underscore. All right, someone's getting chicken wings tonight. All right, here we go. There's 516 comments here. So we're going to load up all the comments. By the way, we're going to get rid of duplicates. We're also going to get rid of replies. So nice one, but maybe that'll work on the other guy. So we're going to load the comments. Got him. We're going to verify that all the comments are legit and just one. And then we will pick. All right, give me a sec. It's all loading up here for us. Until then, just look at the smile on C. Melly's face, damn it.
See, Melly, what's in your hand there, bro?
Hey, we don't zoom in on. We don't. Whatever happened at the clubhouse stays at the clubhouse.
Hey, let's go.
We're gonna do the random giveaway because I don't want to. I don't want to do up, down, all around. Let me just check here. Yeah, Goldie off to the races. Let's check ES.
Bounced off that support and filled the wick. Just not
Okay,
in our way of,
cool.
like,
So closures below on ES look pretty valid here, right? Because you got a brand new 4-hour candle that closed. Now the only issue is the candle closed above the 4-hour range. So I'm still open to taking the sells that close below here, but I'm very open to taking buys if we can create a brand new resistance, right, and actually close above that resistance like this, right? Then I think now we could say, hey, look, 4-hour tap target. We've had a little breakout, right? Now we can possibly begin to move up somewhere towards like these levels there. So just give us some time. I'll be here for a little bit. We're chilling, so. All right, almost. Give it like 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes. 2 minutes and 31 seconds to be exact. There's some wild things happening. Let's see. Cannon. People gonna start
I
typing.
love how you always say that, bro. When you say Cannon's name.
Cannon. Yeah.
Yeah, Cannon. You do got a pretty cool name, bro. I can't lie. Cannon Corbell. Sick.
Does everyone know what to do not to get picked for the giveaway? There's one way that you disqualify yourself. One way. Comment again. That's right. No multiple comments.
Say it with me, chat.
Bro, the first one, like 3 people probably left like 250 comments. And I had to take time out of my precious day to go and delete them. So please don't do that. Otherwise, I'm going to delete you. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, damn, bro.
I almost deleted you, but I'm such a nice guy that I say, you know what? Let me make the official announcement on YouTube so that way they can know, right? Because, you know, they were just trying to win an account and it's okay. And it makes sense to, you know, put multiple comments. But, yeah, let's not do that moving forward. Hey, that was what the comment said, too. It was like, I love you, Nick. 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 I'll be like, damn. See, Ian's smart. He said, I just created 400 accounts. There you go. There you go. That's a better way to do it.
That's what you call smart. Yep.
That's what you call using your whole brain right there.
And coming to the game with a strategy, not cheating the game, but being strategic.
Okay, let's do this.
Following the rules with a strategy.
Let's set up the settings here. So I guess we'll pick one winner at a time. Exclude duplicates. Mentions.
No mentions.
No, we're good there. Okay, cool. Yeah, I think we're pretty much good. Yeah. Title of the giveaway. Let's do... I don't think we need a title, do we? Let's just do giveaway.
50K giveaway.
50K. Yeah, 50K giveaway. Oh, maybe this will actually message them for me, too. Add the prizes. Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Let's do 50K giveaway. That's my first time ever using this one. Okay, cool. So let me just run one quick test run and make sure this is good without you guys seeing.
RIP to the winner.
There's 516 total comments. Okay. And then start. So it's going to pick one at a time. Oh, this is sick. And it has a countdown. Let's go.
Pull it up.
All right, whoever wins this, I got you. I got you on my own dime here. So JD04 Accord wins the first sample one. So I'm going to message you, bro.
Nice, bro.
I'll message you on Discord, okay? So I'll message you guys. You guys don't have to message me, I promise. Don't call me. I'm going to call you.
Looks happily married as well, man. This 50K account's going to be a nice bonus to that.
Yeah. Are you here today, JD04? JDM maybe? JDM Accord? Are you here at all? All right, we'll do 5 now, okay? So 5 moving forward here. Oh no, don't tell me this has to verify me again. Oh my gosh. Wow. All right, my bad. I know how to do it now. So I got to pick all the winners. I'm going to pick all 5 are going to be selected. Otherwise, we got to reload them and everything. But if anyone just commented, you're going to be a part of the giveaway now. Oh, Juan is it? Oh, let's go. He's in the clubhouse too. W.
Hey. Let's go, Juan. W.
Let's go, Juan. Hey, actually, just message me, bro. Message me. Just message me on IG right now, and I'll get it all squared away for you. Congrats. All right, just give it a sec. We'll pick them all here live, and that way you guys can see everything load up. Best of luck to everyone. Let's take a look at gold here. To the moon. Bye-bye.
I'm done with golds today.
Me too.
Peace, gold. See you in agent. ES, we're not going to get disclosure below.
Nah. So that's good, though, because now what we could do is we could say, okay, cool. You know, we could put a little resistance, a support here, resistance here, and now we wait, right? And if we get closures outside of that resistance or outside of that support, then we could potentially, you know, look to go long or short here. Yeah, so closure below, perfect. Let this range for a little bit. By the way, ES is different than gold. So just because gold kind of begins to run out of steam around like 12ish, ES doesn't, right? This trade gets cooking in the afternoon, so it just had a major random move. Yeah, so just let it, do its thing for a minute and then it'll come back.
Things just getting cooking today to trade.
Yeah. ES buys because we're very bearish on the 4 hour here, so this could easily just be the 4 hour candle closing below the range, making a top wick and driving down. Right? So gotta follow the plan here. So if the higher time frame is bearish and it closed below the range, there's a lot of room for price to continue moving down here. So what could be happening right now is that this candle could be creating a top wick, right, for price to start melting. So to keep ourselves away from a potential fake out here, we're going to wait for that closure above and not actually execute off of the support, but wait for a closure above. That way, just in case there's a fake out right here, we don't get caught in it, right? And we can actually take the sells moving down. So yeah, that's pretty much why. Okay, we're good. We're good. All right, so we're going to get 5 winners. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 winners. We're going to exclude duplicates. Just whatever. No, we're not going to do that. Okay, cool. All right, we good. 50K giveaway. All right, you guys ready? I'm not sure if all 5 are going to get spit out at once or if it's going to go one at a time, but the countdown has begun. We got 516 comments, and here we go. 10, 9. Let's see. Who's it going to be? 3, 2, 1, and boom. Chala's in the mix up there. Okay, Chala. All right, lovely. So let me get a screenshot of this. And there are your 5 or 6 winners. And if you didn't win today, that's okay because we're going to start another giveaway tomorrow. And we're probably going to pick the winners of that on Friday. So we'll do another either 10 or 15 50K combines on Friday. And I'll give you guys, a couple days to comment and do all that stuff so we can get everyone in there. All right. Good stuff. Congratulations, everyone.
Congrats, y'all.
I'll either see your message after my live stream here, or I will message you at some point this afternoon. Cool.
My man Chala snuck into those.
Chala in the mix.
Spots.
Is Chala here? Because he's won like 5 giveaways already. I'm only giving it to him if he's here today. No, I'm just kidding, Chala.
Oh.
He's gonna watch the replay and be like, "Oh, is that?" Chala is always here. He's typically always here.
Amazing. Yeah, he is.
Okay, I promise you guys, more giveaways will come tomorrow. All right? More giveaways. Just follow my Instagram account here and just kind of keep an ear out for the giveaway post. And while you're on my Instagram, just show love to every picture, comment on everything, like everything, go through stuff, study a little bit. Go down, scroll down a little bit more so you can see a bunch of like recaps, a bunch of trading related stuff. I actually might start a separate Instagram page for trading, right? Just straight TTE trades, TTE gems, things like that, and then kind of push this one more towards like a personal IG page to where like it's more like a lifestyle page. Yeah, we got more. Chala! Congrats, brother. Congrats. We're still getting the confetti flowing down here. I like this. It's party time.
Thanks, man. We just won the Super Bowl. The winners did, at least.
By the way, there's a bunch of podcasts that I've been on. If you guys just probably look up, look up my name or something on YouTube and just put podcast, you guys can see we did a couple podcasts actually on the forex beginner mindset. We've been on Austin Silver's. This was a podcast I did a little while back. We actually did this one in English and Spanish. But yeah,
never even heard that one.
If you guys want to watch some of my trades and things like that, come down here and my aha moment in trading. And there's a lot of content back here. You just gotta scroll down a little bit. Yeah, you'll see the growth.
Journey documented.
Yeah. Just when this King Man here. King Man, man.
Got young Alea Maverick.
But anyway, yeah, these are all like golden. Like if you guys come back and watch these.
Press the trade, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, these are
Do one.
good videos. Oh, a trade? Let's
click
do gold celery play.
There
we go. I've been activated to some cells. 15 minutes. See how we're taking the same type of positions? Same stuff.
Right.
Never changes, really. Let's go. Let's go. Did it work out? Ooh. Ooh. Targets tapped. Ooh, little 15 hundo. Let's look at a loser. Let's look at let's see. Getty emotional after trading. Oh yeah, you guys gotta watch this one. This is good. Can we get a losing trade? Can we get a losing trade? I think I've seen one. Oh, gold sells. Okay, 15 minutes. Yeah, simple breakouts. You know, we're taking the same trades we've always taken. So if you go back and watch these like clips, you'll see that we do the same stuff every day, literally.
Yeah, haven't stopped.
Hey guys, we need a lower wick on that candle. Okay, there it is. Okay, now I'll set the sell stop. Same stuff. Same stuff.
On MT5 too.
Hey, that was MT5. Sheesh.
Yeah. Crazy.
Wow, the good old purple partial TP button. Sheesh.
Literally, bro. Great, brings back memories, man.
All right, here's a loss. $9,000 loss at that.
Dang.
How to handle your losses with logic and emotion. So trade looks very similar to the rest of them, right? Another pretty much similar trade. Why can't you speed these up? Hey, shout out to my guy. I remember when we were in the profit, and then boom, it just flew back up. But you're the GOAT, he says. W. My man.
Remember when we would keep that like
yeah.
We keep the just like the trading view on the screen?
Yeah.
We wouldn't even put the MT5 on.
Yeah, we just have it right here in the little column or whatever.
Yeah.
What would you guys do if you were $5,000 in drawdown here? $6,000 in drawdown here. Oh, 4,000. See, you got hope in the losing trades, right?
Came right up to stops too.
So look, I didn't close that trade very simply because the candle closed below the range. Therefore, that trade, in my opinion, is still perfectly good to move down, and it will most of the time, but not this time. So, yeah, here when price has closed below, yeah, so I said, hey, I'm going to hang in here as price closed below. It's still in our favor. It won't work this way every time, but most times it will, and, you know, this time it didn't.
Goes off probability.
But look at that $9,000 loss, and then look at this trade. They pretty much look exactly the same. Yo, this confetti over here got me still going over here. Yeah, so we draw it out just like we normally do, right? Take the trades. Fill the wick. This trade looks exactly like the trade that I just showed you that we lost on, doesn't it?
Yeah, for real.
Brings back a lot of memories, Louis G. Look at that. That's when we started discovering the pack runner. You see I was drawing the money symbol, saying that liquidity's been grabbed. All that stuff. We get our closure. What time is it? I can't see the time, but
so grateful that we get to do this every morning, bro.
I'm so grateful we document it.
Yeah. It's freaking awesome.
What time was it? It doesn't say a time there, but
9:30.
Probably. Yeah, look at that. 10 minutes earlier. Boom. How you doing?
Partials snapped.
Partials. Bam. Look at that. Rejection right at partials. And then it continued to move down. We do a little trading.
Amazing.
This was only 94 weeks ago. Some of you guys haven't even been trading for 9 days, yet you think you know what you're doing. But this is, this is a lot of hard work. You know what I mean? A lot of chart time here.
You ain't kidding, bro. A lot of chart time. Put the work in here.
some of our very, very beginner streams. Look at these. Uncle Scalp, Sam. Holy.
Damn. The boys, bro. That was the first. That was like the first squad, bro. TT squad.
Yeah, for real. Yeah, another one. Yeah, that was beautiful. But anyway.
Overextended breakout.
Yeah, it was a bit overextended. Look at this overextended
That's how
breakout.
you see our growth.
Yeah.
Our growth, though. Like,
that's true. That's true. Yeah, nowadays I would never take this trade here.
Right.
But yeah, that's pretty
another
much
thing
it.
Sharvik will do, man. It will teach you.
Yep.
Give you experience.
Oh my God, gold. Yeah, gold is, that's it. I'm done with gold. Maybe ES here today, but Goldie, I'm done.
Definitely, bro.
We got a 30 closure coming up, 15 closures coming up, so we'll see how we do. 4 hour got a top wick now for sure.
We could still like melt low key though on this
Oh, yeah.
ES. I feel like the
Yeah.
4 hour.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Feels like it was just yesterday, doesn't it? Sheesh. Wow.
Right.
It really does.
It really does, bro. Yeah. I had to leave the stream to go to school. Like, crazy. Doesn't feel long ago at all.
That was wild. Another overextended breakout. 9:30.
We were still critiquing our breakouts here.
Yeah.
Like tight, so tight stops. Crazy.
They worked out though. They worked out,
Yeah.
you know. But again, you know, sometimes the market moves, right? The market movement becomes a lot different too. So
Yeah.
as of right now, I don't really see those playing out as much as they used to.
Yeah. Like 9:30 was different too, I feel like, during that time.
It really was.
Like just better volume. Like we were always getting setups at 9:30.
Yeah. All right, well, that's exactly where we wanted ES to move to, 37 there. So let's see if that's going to be the 4 hour top wick now, because that was the move there. Dun-dun-dun, dun-dun-dun. Let's see.
Yeah, Badio Life, I got you, man. Send it in.
The Asian trade? Yeah. Yeah, so the last trade I took was an Asian. It was this guy right here. So pretty clean move, right? Waited for the breakout. Again, this on the 30 looked overextended as well, but the 15 gave a nice little move here. You had a closure below, and then, yeah, we just took the sells coming down.
Yeah, we played it off the 15-minute. You know, that's all we needed was a fresh resistance, whether it was the 15-minute or 30-minute, just a new resistance. We're good to go.
Yeah, and like now if, let's say ES can give us this type of resistance here, right? This will work well because the 4 hour is bearish, right? So if the 4 hour is bearish, then that means that this move up could have been a move up to create the 4 hour top wick, right? Again, previous candle's bearish, right? Next candle goes up, creates a top wick, and then starts to come back down, right, to fill that wick. So if this is the top wick here, all we need is a resistance, right? And then we could say, hey, top wick's been in place, and then we could start selling the 4 hour candle from up here, right? And all that looks like on the 15 is just a brand new resistance and an opportunity to sell back down into that range.
Yep.
And what that'll look like is just something like this, little top wick, and then the move down, right? And that's what, if the 4 hour does this, right, then that's what the 15-minute time frame will look like. So we got sell stops on the break of the low, stops kept above the highs, and then see if it can melt. Boom, boom, boom. What podcast would I recommend listening to? I would go with the one with Calvin. Yeah, that one was pretty good. I think it's sheesh, I gotta hit Calvin up. It's been a minute.
Yeah, facts.
Yeah, it was on this channel here. Uh-oh. Big Bang and then Kingman crying. Where do you search? How do you search? Let's see. Yeah, this one right here. If I'm basing my bias on this one's pretty good. This was yeah, about an hour. So yeah, I would probably check this one out. Great conversation.
Yeah. Yeah, that one's fire.
He named this one Come On, Man. That's hilarious. He
His
named
pod
that
and
little
the other pod you did with Austin, they're really good.
Yeah. No expectations. Transitioning from forex to futures. Johnny Jim. This one he brought up John.
Hey, wow.
Yeah. How to approach the market.
Jim.
Characteristics of day trading. Establishing a trading routine. Yeah, man. Defining freedom. Identifying what you want. Damn. Yeah, no, this was a pretty good one. Yeah, check this one out. I'll link it for you guys. There you go. Sheesh, that was when we had 199 wins.
Wow.
I think we got a little bit more than that now.
A little bit.
I don't keep the sheesh. Let's see. Calvin was hyped when you told it was John. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, the Calvin one was a good one. I always enjoy time with Calvin. Good dude. Good dude.
I've always enjoyed Calvin's pods. They're always great.
Yeah.
Great questions leads to great answers. That one and the one you did with Austin, I think are like the top two that you've done so far.
Man,
The most recent one you did with Austin.
You remember the old one I did?
With Calvin?
No. With there was like the one percenter.
Oh
This
my,
one.
yeah. The 1%, right?
This
Yeah.
one right here was sick.
Dog, I forgot about that. Damn.
I can't find it though. I can only find clips of it.
What? He probably took it down. I
Yeah,
don't think he has the
something.
pod. He doesn't do that podcast.
Yeah, damn, that sucks. Yeah, there was a full podcast here in this studio here that I did. But
Damn, bro.
yeah, it's gone.
Forgot about that one. That was a great trip.
Yeah, we took a trip to Naples for that one. Sheesh. About to listen to it as I fall asleep? Hey, W. Bro, look at gold. What am I doing? I'm doing whatever I want to do. Basically. There's nothing here for me on gold, brother. There's no closures. There's no bottom wicks. Gold is just bullish rally. I've spent enough days at the desk to know that these aren't conditions in which I want to trade in, right? So that's why I'm focused on ES today, looking at that. What do you want me to do, huh? What do you want me to do? You want me to tell you buy? You want me to tell you to sell? What do you want? What do you want from me, huh?
That guy's the reason I trade, bro. So I could be my own boss. The last thing I need is a man yapping at me, bro. Telling me what to do. For real.
What do you want me to do? You tell me, brother. You tell me. If you could do something with this, just let me know and, we'll look at it. But I ditched my boss a long time ago, brother. Don't be talking to me like that. No, I'm just kidding.
Bro's talking to us like he's our boss, bro. Come on.
Oh. No trade today. Yeah, maybe not. Maybe not. We'll see how ES. I don't think we'll be trading gold here today, but ES for sure. Possibilities.
I may look at ES during power hour. Besides that, I'll be back for Asian.
Yeah.
So that's like 3 hours of opportunity left for me today.
Yeah. The trading agent session was good, but on the CFDs, so how can I set the TP and stop? Was the price action different? I actually didn't even pull that trade up on Torah.
Yeah, I wouldn't know.
What time was that taken last night? Do you remember?
9:30 p.m.
I have to go find it. If you could send me an image of it, that'd be great. Send me like a quick little image of it on the price action, and I'll just kind of help you out. But I always go off the futures chart. So even if my forex chart tells me something different, I tend to still execute on both. As long as the futures chart is what I want to see, it doesn't matter to me what the forex chart is. I'd rather take a win or a loss and go off of this futures chart. So what we're looking for now on gold is, you know, nothing, honestly. Like I'm done trading gold here for the day, but if you are, you need a pullback, right? So we thought we were going to get a potential pullback here. We did, but the next candle, it was just one red candle and straight to this strong closure. And remember when this candle was down here, I mentioned to you guys, look, if we can get a closure that happens somewhere around 15, then we can take the buys, right, to fill the wick and move up, right? Look at all the room we have here. You see this? That's all of our room to trade in. But I also mentioned if the candle closes like this, then that opportunity is out the window, right? And the candle closed like that, so the opportunity is out the window. There's not much room there. Plus, you don't have a lower wick, so these are very dangerous positions to get in. So yeah, did it go up today? It did, but will it go up tomorrow and the next day, you know, and all that? Maybe, maybe not. So I don't execute on maybes. I execute on high probability setups, and this wasn't one of them. That guy gonna put us. I just like and comment on your videos. Thank you, bro. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Libra Fitness. How tall should a wick be? I think a wick, like this right here is such a perfect wick. So anything that comes back down and taps into like the range in which it came from is basically perfect. So what I mean by that is if you have consolidation, right? Boom, 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 right? You're consolidating, and let's say you're ranging, bam, bam, right? And now you get a breakout. So the breakout here, the lower wick on the next candle coming back down and tapping that top of that zone is perfect.
Yeah, facts. Bro.
That's it. That's the best I can explain it, right? That's what you want to see ideally when you're looking at a bottom wick. Yeah, yep. Same thing to the downside, right? So if you get closure below and price kind of comes back up, taps that zone, then starts to move down, that's going to be perfect.
That really works on your discipline too when you're waiting for that to happen.
Yeah, so there is no set like number.
Yeah. Focus on market structure, not pips.
He said, hit Jesus, he walks with me, and let's dip. I like this guy.
Yeah, bro.
I like Jora FX.
Let's hit it.
Anyone else? You got any questions, comments, concerns, anything you want to talk about? Any questions you have to ask before we wrap this day up? Gold is going to be a no bueno here, and ES might be in the picture a little bit later. Probably not this second, but maybe in an hour or so. Yeah, Clubhouse, I'll let you guys know if I'm popping off on ES a little bit later for sure. But other than that, I think we're good. I think we're good.
I'm back for power hour maybe. That's when it'll be good.
Yeah. So look, I mean, we had trades on the New York live stream for 2 weeks straight, and now we've got 2 days of no trades here. So W patient, W discipline. Actually, 3 trades, right? Friday, Monday, and Tuesday. So W discipline there, W patience. And that's, you know, a key factor into trading is a lot of times when people take all these trades like we did, we literally won every single New York session for 2 weeks straight. But then the market slowed down, so did we. And a lot of times people will make the mistake of not slowing down with the market. So you'll watch us do a very good job at that through the seasons of the market. But, you know, right now we haven't had much over the last 3 days, and that's fine because we get paid for patience, right? We get paid to wait. So we'll see if we get anything later on throughout the day, but I think we're going to head off of this session with a no trade session, and then we'll come back for the next one. Cool?
Awesome. Let's get it. Sounds good, bro. Thank you, man.
Alrighty.
Appreciate
Awesome. Well, great job. Did we have a song request? I think we did, right? What was the name of that song?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Walk. Yeah. All right, we're going to walk up out of here. I hope y'all have a great day. Blessings to you and your family, and don't overtrade, don't over-risk. I'll see you on the next sesh. Peace out, G's. Have a great
Peace,
one.
chat.
Later.
I feel the spirit
Peace.
moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah.
Walk, 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 walk.
I walk.
Walk, 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 walk.
We walk.
Whoa, I was chasing my glory, then fell asleep. Woke me up and told me to go feed the sheep. Sent me deep in the streets just to bring them peace. Yeah, we be where them blickies be busting, where they enjoy life with no discussion. But as soon as they see the light rushing, they know that the Lord walking with us, no bluffing. People say that I'm fake, I'm like, okay. Do you walk in the light or you throw shade? 1 more sex on my skin, I got no shame. We was preaching about Jesus before fame. Get it? Did that. On my side, yeah, he been that. That's the devil where my sins at. On the cross, cause he pinned that. Big throne where he sits at. Death hit him, then he hit back. Resurrected, yeah, that's big facts. Told us hold it down till he get back. Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah, walk with me. Step in the scene with the fly, had to keep it so steady, don't fall for the fox. Had to cut out the session, he got in the crop. Hold up, spiritual weapons when miracles happen. I'm never surprised cause it got. Ain't serving no Hannah Montana, ain't switching my better like David, we slinging the rock. We kicking this beating, why serve Yeshua, even if it mean I'm bleeding. Come kill my flesh, my soul still breathing. Speak through me, yeah. This heart keep beating, these lungs keep singing. Come and step into the kingdom, for the ones mistreated. Till the day we see them, this feel like the moment we seeking. The day we can sing up the water, get freedom to walk.
Walk, 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 walk.
I walk.
Walk, 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 walk.
We walk.
Get back to the business. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I got the light shining, come get it. Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty.
Walking with Christ, moving where it's gritty. I feel the spirit moving through the city. I see the people trying to bring them with me. We got a light, tell them come and get it. Yeah.
Walk, 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 walk. Let's go.
We walk.
Remix. We back at it. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. Come on, God made rivers, God made lakes. God made me, so you gotta pay my rate. God got holy Bible pockets on me, thank God we straight. Even though I might pull up late, I ain't never too late. I'm saying my grace like God is great. Decorate this ice like birthday cake, just tap to the food, I'll make my plate. I don't mean to be rude, you fake your face. Pull up in the church in a rave. You know I'm going on like Marvin Gaye. I keep going K, just pardon me. You new to the game like Shawshank. I gotta let go like love, forgive me. You know we in the house. We gotta go up like chimney. It's not just on me, it's in me. Devil, you can pull up in the hood if you want to. South Park, who killed Kenny? Father, Son, Holy Ghost. You don't want smoke with any. With any. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let's get it. Let's go.
So you brought me back, greed and sway. Lowly, humble, which one lasts? Then demon stepping, blew them thing back like Christmas past. Let go, let Christ, let go, live life. Can't help myself, you took them stripes, you took my strife. How I can't forget them folks, but try to leave my way. I mean it, Memphis Rocky, hear your father, turn your cheek, don't fight. I'm rapping my tail off, I'm shipping the mail off. I'm getting my prayers off, taking my hands off. I wake in the morning and get out the box like Kellogg's. So much from day to day, feel like a featherweight, gave it to God to take care of. Hey, few, I let go, let God, let me go catch my red eye.
Let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God, let go, let God. I am KB, that there 1K, tell them twin identical. Pride on minimal life behind these bars, my album criminal. I can't do subliminals, what you think is not this critical. Watch out, it'll go. Christ gon' trump your candidate body in this political.